Okay, we're live, boys.
Safe words nipple. Hope that went out across the internets. Just got the notification. Looks like we are live.
I'm off.
There you go.
There's definitely a brand I want to call out by name. I won't, but it's a local brand that tried to F me. Oh, SLS Bike Shop first in the house.
Shouts to the bike shop.
Bast VR with an AO, which I like.
Live.
I'm off too. What are these guys doing over there?
Just fucking around.
Holy shit, that was loud.
Rick Vid up. Yeah,
right.
your headphones must be way up.
There we
I hardly heard that.
All right. Do the two,
Hello.
right? Are
Hello.
you good? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Yeah.
2.
It doesn't
wait,
sound
no,
like it's
that's
changing.
Yeah, that's 2. So
And that was me.
So this is, there we go.
Hello,
this
hello.
Should be you.
Sound
You want
check.
Up, you want
mic
No,
check.
down. Oh my
down,
god.
Mic
no,
check,
down.
mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
I'm
good,
hollering,
that's good,
I'm hollering,
that's
I'm hollering.
You were going the wrong way.
Because we're still cranking it in 2021.
Audi exclusive in the house.
At least we're
Sup?
trying to.
I'm a holla at you.
You have the big banner up.
I know I do.
Okay. But it doesn't say pre-party.
I know it doesn't.
Okay.
SLS Bike, AK, Fack and Steve.
Fackin'.
Fack and Steve's a bike?
Oh, he's bought a bike now.
What do you mean?
He's
bought
a chopper guy.
Chopper guy. Motorcycle.
He's
Chopper, brother.
He just
Yeah.
got a bike and now he's a bike shop on YouTube? All right.
Oh, no. Wait. I don't know.
Fack and Steve. What up,
No,
buddy?
he did. He bought a bike,
Yeah.
a chopper. He's putting the apes on.
You putting the apes on? You hanging
Yeah.
apes, boy? Hanging apes. There's nothing like hanging apes while hanging brain. It's from what I heard. That's what I heard.
It's chopper lingo.
I'm not a big motorcycle guy, but you listen to the Big Truth podcast, you can learn some stuff.
You can learn a whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of things.
Sweat Lodge. I need to get in Sweat Lodge.
I didn't even listen to it.
Wow, we look fucking good on there today.
I think it's my blue shirt.
It might be. It's popping.
Oh yeah, it's really popping off. I think it's the blue pom pom.
That's right. I forgot to print that photo.
Ah.
I had it. I have the photo.
The
on
photo
my-
we talked about?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot
I have
wait.
it saved on my computer at work, and I was supposed to print it, and I totally spaced on
Well,
that.
you're halfway there. You saved it.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's saved, it might disappear at any time.
Yeah.
Anybody do the stock market this week? Woo!
Yeah.
GameStop's back, baby.
I got-
Shouts
Glad
to
I
my
bought it
wife.
at high, sold it at a low.
Shouts to my wife. # diamond hands.
Hashtag dividends.
I don't know what that means, but
Hey,
it's
glitter
hilarious.
fingers. What do you got?
Glitter fingers. Shouts to Jeffree Star. It just get the
Yeah.
whole group going. You know,
What up, Jeff? Glad I heard about you.
Thanks for listening.
the amount of people who responded and responded to that, all positive.
Jeffree
Just-
Star brings everyone together.
It really does.
I-
Like,
All inclusive.
just how many people were like, oh, I knew him back when. I knew him this. I got to meet him here.
I need
It's like,
everyone to
holy
know that were shocked I didn't know who he was. That a ton of people had no idea who that guy was.
Yeah.
I'm sure people still don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't able to find out his adjective or whatever. So,
Oh, I know.
bro and bruh, same as
nope,
mine.
Nope. What's the term?
They, them.
Is non-binary? Does not identify.
Yeah, but how do you? So you just use any adverb?
Mr.
You got to be a
Star,
1 or a 0.
Mr. Star.
Mr. means a man.
Star.
Zim.
Jeffrey.
Zim.
Yeah. Sir Patrick Star.
I don't know how. I don't think he really cares. So I think it's like dealer's choice, if you will.
I think he just looked at
Okay.
his bank account and said, you call me whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
exactly.
No, that's
Smart
how
man.
I think that's the best way to be. about it.
A couple of the conversations.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
People that sent me stuff were just like, this dude is a legit like business shark.
Yeah.
Just and clearly by the fucking, the small country that he bought. I'd have to agree.
Oh, Audi exclusive. Who doesn't know who we're speaking of? We were talking about A1 Jeffree Star, who I had no idea who it was, and still kind of don't. If I'm being honest with you, wish I didn't. I don't know. It's kind of funny person.
Yeah.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I
the
like that.
world
There's
needs-
cars. Are these glued?
Yeah.
Oh, tape. 3M tape. That
3M
holds the
tape.
wing on
What
my
do you got?
Skyline.
You got a
I
got a
got
little Acti truck
I
over
got a
there.
Subaru Acti.
Subaru Acti. I have the CRX, which is very fitting.
That's
Yeah.
very tight.
R33 over there.
R33 from whomever, and I had to switch mine to the private date. What did Kyle called me a name yesterday.
Daddy.
Belcher or
Kyle Belcher called
okay.
me a name.
I don't know if we were talking Kyle next door.
Let me see if I can remember what he called me.
Father? Faja.
He called me something I thought was funny. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, he just said, "You are gross." Because
it's a simple insult.
Count it.
Because he said, of all the Hot Wheels, you pick this turd. And I went on a diatribe of explaining why the Jaguar Project 8 is going to be my first purchase if I ever get Jeffree Star money.
100% a turd. If you want to get Jeffree Star money, just wear a wig and shit. If you went Joshua Star,
or just wear a wig and shit. And that's
on video.
That's how to make the money.
Boom. Before you know it,
it's gonna rack
you'll be decorating your face with makeup. Boom.
Here we go.
They got sites for that.
Just shitting. There's a bunch of sites. Shouts to 2 Girls 1 Cup.
Whoa.
Don't Google that. Ever.
Yeah. It's honestly a lot worse on the internet than that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you can't accidentally come onto the stuff you're talking about.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
How is it? Tell me about the flavor profile on that. Also, we realized today that they stocked that place strategically with BJ's.
Which is a bummer because they must have been holding residual inventory from the previous owners. Well, the previous owners always kept it top notch.
I mean, I don't have a big convenience store operation, but I buy my drinks from Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I mean, you order them.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't take anything. We have one soda machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're local or anywhere and you own a convenience store and you're buying your drinks through BJ's, you're probably getting screwed.
Yeah.
Right, not the best deal.
Wait, SLS Bike Shop. Oh, so Fack and Steve, I watched a full documentary on 2 Girls 1 Cup. Intriguing story. I need you to forward me said documentary.
Could you write a little report on that?
Preferably not in the chat.
Yeah. No. Just directly to my DMs, and we will figure it out from there.
Send the man's a link. I hope they bore a lot of stuff out.
What, 2 Girls 1 Cup?
Or no, just that doc. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm thinking that's not their first go round.
That would probably ruin the documentary, Josh, if they blur stuff out.
Yeah.
if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure that's not the first rodeo.
Yeah.
Or the first cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, by any means.
They might have used 2 before.
Exactly.
Potentially.
You got to kind of work into it.
I mean, they had to figure out, like...
Whose idea was it?
They could do that, right? Like,
I mean, it worked, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit... No news is bad news. What?
No publicity is bad publicity?
Yeah.
It's bad doo-doo.
I mean, how long ago did that happen? They're still being talked about today, so shouts to them.
I don't even... Right, exactly. I don't even know how long ago that was. That was at least 10, 15 years. That's early stages of the internet, right?
I want to go early.
Yeah.
I don't want to Google it.
All your base are belong to us. That's early.
All right. So let's see. When did 2 Girls 1 Cup?
Okay, Google.
Happen?
2 Girls 1 Cup.
2007.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, 2007.
A simpler time.
Yeah. Much different.
I hope my Google just brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that affects.
Just playing right now.
Yeah, 2007. Yeah.
Do I have my notes? I got my notes. Ooh, I'm going to open up a lot of these real quick.
Oh my God. This place wrote an article for its 10-year anniversary. Oh my God. I got the link to the documentary. Here we are.
Oh, gee, it was that quick.
We'll watch tonight. Thanks, Fack and Steve.
You know, of all people, I figured he'd be the one who has it right on his fingertips, ready to go.
Yeah. It's quite literally the definition of let it rip, tater chip.
Looks like I copied a link twice, but that's okay. Just one of them.
I think all the Natty or the Coors Light from has bent the table from the circle jerks.
No, I think it's just the table.
Yeah, we're really giving way over here.
Doing its own thing.
We're about to drift apart.
It's like going to be the scene from Titanic. Yeah, I got some news that I didn't actually read, so that's going to be interesting.
It's better than news I didn't get. Should we get this party started or what?
Yeah, let's kick it off.
Get this party started.
That's going. That's going. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
On this week's episode, I'm titling this, We Play Catch Up.
Changes.
A lot of things happening.
Turning faces
a
strange.
lot of moving pieces. Seasons change, winds changing.
Minds change.
Stuff's abreast, if you will.
Yeah.
Before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by...
Well, boys, gonna kind of freestyle this one a little. During the Rona, it's important to check on your friends, but how about your most important asset? That's right, your junk. Buried under a landslide, between your legs, your downstairs mix-up. You know what that leads to? Not getting any. You might have found this out on Valentine's Day. You know who can fix that for you? The scientists of perceived length at the Manscaped Company. That's right, Manscaped.
There's so much precision, they have to be German.
The
engineers behind it.
I hope so. There's a lot of precision in there.
Yeah.
Manscaped's got the perfect package 3.0. That's going to give you exactly what you need to take care of the old junk, get you shaped up and shipped out to your next social event, which is never going to happen again. Also, if you use code REVIVAL at checkout, REVIVAL, REVIVAL, you get 20% off plus free shipping. Not to mention, once you get all done up downstairs, what's better to put the signal out there than a little cologne to make you smell both tough and pretty.
A little refined.
Yep.
Manscaped refined cologne
a
on there.
refined scent, if you will.
Also gets that 20% off of free shipping. So why not pair it up, get that perfect package 3.0, get that refined like oil, the beautiful things that pump our cars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Manscaped.
Listen to Chuck. Go to manscaped.com. Use code REVIVAL for 20% off and free shipping. And remember, if you don't cut that grass, you don't get the ass.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Jesus.
Jeez, I don't write nothing.
Don't
He comes
kill
out with
him.
a banger.
Jeez.
Get him.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Yeah, Jesus, buddy.
God.
Well, hopped up on Monster. I had 4.5 sips.
I got a quick one. We missed something huge. There was an enormous earthquake in Japan that wrecked a world famous circuit.
Are you doing
Shit.
callbacks before callback?
Oh, that's right. Hit us with the callbacks.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
There we go.
Anyway, as I was saying.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how we missed it.
I
saw it. I
seen
just
the
didn't write
day
about it.
after or something.
It's such a legendary place. It's not something we really talk about, but for so many people, it's like it's there. Nürburgring, it's there. Laguna Seca, it's there. It's their holy grail
What's
for
that?
so many
What's
people.
that?
The Bisu, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's their place.
It's named
to make
after a restaurant in Cranston.
yeah.
It's their
Great
place,
fish.
place to make a pilgrimage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, what's his face?
Mecca.
Grant, Instagram on Instagram.
Grant Anderson, I think. Right?
Yeah. He is actually who reminded me of it because he was posting about something, and I was like, "Holy shit, I forgot to talk about that." So we missed that. So hopefully they can rebuild that. I've seen some photos. To me, it looks like a wash, but
Wasn't Club Motorsport something up in New Hampshire? Maybe it wasn't Club Motorsport. One of the New Hampshire places got washed out in a big river recently, and they've rebuilt. So
really,
if I have to leave it to the Japanese
if
people,
you're a betting man,
I'd imagine it's already rebuilt and they're already running again on
yeah.
it.
I think there was a GoFundMe started for it.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah, it like righteously destroyed.
pretty devastating.
Yeah.
yeah. So
That was a
shouts
hand
to
of
those
God.
boys out there.
Yeah, shouts to the Japanese
shouts.
boys.
Hopefully,
Big shout.
everybody's
Represent.
safe.
Big shout to all our listener out there.
Listener.
Yeah.
Shouts to our one Sonos listener.
Oh,
as
that's
well,
right.
As we discovered today, there's somebody listening on Sonos.
Where about?
Sonos.
I can't see where.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just
but
know.
someone's using the Sonos.
Sonos,
Shout
yeah.
to Gregor. Thanks for listening to us on your home system, buddy. It's definitely him.
That's true. It's definitely him.
definitely
we got
Gregor.
some new,
Thanks, buddy.
We got some new podcast analytics, and we can literally see, down to what they're using to play it and what they're playing it on, which is pretty crazy. So
Ransom said it was Cannon in New Hampshire that got wrecked. That is correct.
Okay.
shouts to Canton, New Hampshire.
Has Pete ever been to Ibizu?
Pete probably, I don't know, man.
I wonder.
Probably. He's probably conquered Ibisu. He probably holds the record over
Yeah,
there.
he holds the record.
He holds the K-Truck record.
The old jump ski?
The
Isn't
old
that the one that
jump
had
ski.
the jump?
I don't know. I hope so.
I wish I knew more about it. Maybe we should
What,
invest a
Ibisu?
bit more
Dive
time.
into
We
it,
should do a
yeah.
little Japanese, pick
Yeah.
our favorite Japanese track and all
Yeah.
do the same report on Ibisu.
That sounds good. Next week?
Yeah,
I
we can-
can't say it. Tsukuba?
Suzuka?
Not Suzuka.
Suzuki?
TSU. I can't remember.
I'm talking about Suzuka. after Suzuka.
Maybe it is.
Scuba?
Suzuka Blue.
Tezuka? Tezuka Gray
I can't
Pearl?
remember. There's
Suzuka Gray Pearl?
There's one.
I'm talking about the Honda S2000 color, that blue.
Ooh, that is a nice blue.
Is that the blue?
Suzuka Blue, yeah.
Yeah. How's that spelled?
Suzuka.
Maybe not, because there's one. It begins with TSU.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Josh. There's one at Mount Fuji.
Pete just wrote it. Still can't pronounce it, but he's taking us to Ibizu on his dime. He said in January of 2022.
On his dime?
What a guy!
What a guy!
Wow.
Pete's done so much for us. He's bringing the boys out.
Pete's meets, and now
Now Pete's international travel.
Pete's Japan.
Pete's flights.
Pete's the best. We're just kidding, buddy. We'll pay our way someday.
2032 maybe.
I mean, it's only a couple grand for tickets. So I mean, if we do Manscaped ads for
the next 30 years.
like 10 years straight, one of us can go.
Or no, we can just all sleep in the same tube.
Yeah.
Any other callbacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Good. Chalked full.
Talking to the boy 36 Matvia, dropping some of that motherland knowledge on us. The Kia Carnival is the original name for that van in Korea. In the SK, big shout to SK. So they're bringing all the models back to their true name, which is tight. So
Their
now
roots.
all the super KDM fanboys don't have to swap badges on their shit.
Yeah.
Kia's hitting it for you.
Yep.
So big shout for that homeland opportunity. You know, Poland's not making any cars anymore, but I know
Bummer
everything
it's
but
starting with the
Fiat
van.
Canada.
Yeah, bummer it's starting with the van, but I like the idea.
I think the K9 or something. One of them they've
The
switched
one that-
already.
Oh, they've done already?
Yeah.
It just flew under the radar.
Under our radar, and we usually keep a pretty strong eye on the Kia.
I looked at the Kia Carnivale,
I saw it, yeah.
and I mean, it looks pretty tight inside. The outside, bit appalling.
Well, if I go further with Matt, he was saying he can't wait for the van wars because everybody's bringing these vans over here.
Are we
and
gonna go van boys?
It's gonna make the Hella van come out, the Journey to Hell.
I hope so.
So Matt's always a thinker. He's a thinker, man.
Shouts to Matt for sending us the Rhode Island's worst driver.
Yeah,
trophy,
endless
by the way.
shout to Matt for just listening to us.
Seriously. Yeah.
Feel bad for the guy.
Chiming
you know?
in. And
He's a god.
We look forward to hanging out with him and watching him drift this spring.
Yeah,
Very much so there.
I hope.
I don't see why not.
All right, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Why don't we just turn into NPR?
Pumping out those vaccines.
Ooh, that sounds great. Let's move on.
Last chance for Sweatshirt Pre-Orders.
Yes. Literally, as you're listening to this, I could hit the button any moment.
Right now.
So get on there. Go snag a
Pink
hoodie.
pig, baby.
Pink pig is where it's at.
Get that pink
Hey,
pig.
do you have well, who's in the lead? Pink or white?
Ooh, honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
It was,
Pig's deep in the lead.
Yeah.
It was pink.
I got one of each.
It
So
was pink at first.
I heard one. Shouts to Tanya.
Yeah.
Taking them
Doing
emails.
Tanya.
I sent a really nice email. She didn't write me back. It's because she's the boss.
yeah, yeah.
Just no response.
Yeah, she was like, all right, get fucked. I might order it. I don't know.
Yeah. Couldn't even give us a, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, thanks.
I think I even started the email, Dear Tanya.
You did. Dearest Tanya.
Dearest Tanya, yeah.
Because it's all on this home computer. It's all
Yeah, of course.
right
I'm
there,
trying to,
so.
trying to weasel my way in, maybe get a discount,
Climb your way
maybe
to the
catch a
top.
rate, you know?
Yes, last chance at pre-orders. So we got a ton of requests for sweatshirts.
Yep.
We held off, bit into the winter. We didn't want to kind of crowd people during the holiday time. So
Yep.
now you get your sweatshirts, get them in have
time
them
for
the year.
spring, the drift season. You know you want to be out there in them cold nights. You want to go to a Wolfscart. You want to be wearing a Revival sweatshirt. So everybody knows you're a person of taste and responsibility.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than cruising along with the windows open,
Yep.
but being nice and comfy in a nice sweatshirt.
Dumping them out.
That was my
That's it.
morning on the way to work.
Sounds like a great morning.
Windows down, sweatshirt on.
Yep.
I was cheating though. I had a long sleeve underneath.
That's all right.
That's fine.
It
That's
counts.
fine.
It counts.
Yeah, same thing. What else do we have for callbacks?
Ooh, big shouts to McClintock91, first time writer inner.
Yep.
He's been listening to our podcast for a while and watching our videos, and despite all that, he had some very nice things to say. He was asking if we ever grilled those potatoes from episode 90, which I don't remember at all,
Christ, I
but
can't
yes.
remember. Grill the potatoes.
I don't know. We grill stuff all the time.
Grilled potatoes.
I slightly remember talking about grilling potatoes, like just taking potatoes and chopping them up and grilling them. Is potatoes such
Yeah,
a
they're
pain in the
delicious.
ass to cook?
Yeah.
So, anyways, big shout to the man who's been listening to us for a while. He's going to try to do like a gumball where he comes out to the Northeast, so we're going to throw a little show when he comes out here. So,
I got a little something from him as well.
yeah, what's up?
He said, long-time listener. I have a callback question to episode 14, which doesn't take up any space in my memory, so I don't really know what's going on there.
Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Would you consider restoring a car back to showroom condition a build? In my opinion, because I'm a nerd and enjoy this shit so much, I would. Some people, on the other hand, like yourself.
I'll restore my car, my daily to showroom condition right now.
It doesn't have that interest.
Just reverse it back to where it came from. No, I would. I mean, if it's an old car and it's beat to shit, yes.
If it's ultra nerd out over that stuff.
But remember we went to that BMW concourse day, and it was a real concourse. So like, how mint can it be? And it's like, well, here's my 2019 BMW X5M.
Yeah, well,
that I just drove here from the dealership. Like, yeah, dude, of course it's mint.
Yeah, the old stuff, that's key. Because I nerd out, and we talked to Boston George about it, where this guy went junkyard hunting to find the right bolts that go under the dash that are nice and like yellow zinced, like that stuff. I get off on that shit. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
It's such a nerdy thing, but like the bolt under the dash no one will ever see, but you know you're there. You know they're there, and you're proud of it. So I love that stuff, and I love when people document it. It's one of the things I miss most about like forums, because you kind of check in and get some photos.
Right. And that was one of the huge appealing things with Boston George, and why I wanted to talk to him, because that was my first. Actually, it was him and that Greg with the Type R.
Yeah.
After the fact, but like those are some of the first people in the JDM world that took it. Because I only knew it before from the Volkswagen world.
Yeah.
There was that nerdy level of, nope, there's these bolts, this glass, save this, these pop-outs, whatever.
Yeah, George is the next level.
But he applied that to the Honda stuff and made it, or JDM stuff. Made
his whole little crew.
Whole crew.
Yeah.
Whole crew. Mr. Clean S2000, big shout.
Yep.
Everybody, man, those guys rock.
George, and then you said, was it Greg?
Greg with the Type R.
Yeah.
I believe it's Greg.
Yeah.
So shouts to all those dudes. I look forward to hopefully seeing them this spring and shooting some stuff.
I would love to get them out to like a morning donut meet. That's kind of right up their alley. So
I'm
sure we can coax them into it.
Dude,
Mr. Clean S, he came. He brought his Type R.
He brought his Type R.
Oh,
yeah.
And he was the one that originally told me you can definitely put kids in the Type R.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that now.
Thinking about it. Boys, I went away this weekend. Here's a little trip news.
Ooh.
I was in Utah.
Yep.
I saw big mountains. But more important than the incredible snowboarding and stuff in Utah was I dropped in on a couple convenience stores. So I got a little shout outs because our app's not up yet. Any Maverick store, the Maverick stores in Utah, Maverick, no C.
Yep.
Tight, man. Artwork, magnificent. Selection,
Footprint,
insane.
what do we think? How big? Square footage?
It's bigger than a big Cumbies.
Oh, that's pretty big.
Side door entrance. You know, when I go to these shops, I don't enter in the front like a fucking idiot. I enter the side like a local.
VIP.
Yep, VIP like a local. I pop into this place. I'll tell you what. The fat hot dogs available on the Rotogrill. Plumpies, boy. These things were spitting, asking for it. So, yeah, they get those all over the place. That's kind of a bigger chain out there in Utah. Big shout out to them. Also, if you're in Park City, there's a shop on the way to the Park City Resort called Top Shop, okay? I don't have enough good things to say about this place. Also, entered from the back like a G.
Yeah. Didn't even knock, right? Yeah.
Hammered it in. Dude, I'll tell you what. Just the level of how great... Like, it's a cross between new Scummies and old Scummies. It's got just the right amount of grime.
Yeah.
But a huge selection.
Floor's a little sticky.
Oh, not just a little.
Little Mountain Dew in there?
Yeah, a little bit of dew's been spilled. Roller grill is...
Top Stop?
Yeah, Top Stop. Roller grill full. Dude, they had a couple... What happened?
It's got a solid...
He's got photos.
It's got a solid 2.9 rating.
Dude, whoever did that's fucking idiot. It's got...
This is why we need our own thing.
Exactly. I tell you this all the time.
Whoever did this posted a picture of the trees near it. They didn't even fucking take a picture.
Beautiful
of it.
trees near it. Dude, they've got like an eat-in place, but there's just bags of trash on it. And like an unbroken down cardboard. The selection crazy. The women working there...
Pleasant.
My buddy Nick, big shout to Big Nick, Nick D. Paris. He never drinks Red Bulls, right? He brings out one watermelon Red Bull, my suggestion. She's like, if you buy 2 of those, you get 1 free. And he's like, okay. She goes, brings 3 more. I mean, 6.
Wait, hold on. She went and got them.
She
for
went and
him?
got it on the other side of the store.
Wow.
Say no more.
Okay, talk about an upsell.
Yeah.
It comes up to $4.38, and I was like, "You just bought 3 16-ounce Red Bulls for $4.38? No problem." We go back the next day, tries to get the same deal, only 8-ounce Red Bulls.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's selling them up, or he just ripped the whole store off. I don't know.
Good for him.
Dude, jerky selection, unbelievable. Brought jerky to the hill. Thank God I did, man. Your
Yep.
boy got buried.
What a
had
quality
to
snack.
jerky out.
So you're just in under 7 feet of snow.
So some of the snow, when you're over there, we were at this mountain called Powder Mountain, where it's just like go wherever you want, right?
Yeah.
So
Which sounds
excruciatingly dangerous.
not great for the novice.
It's 8,400 acres.
Wow.
There's only 1,500 people allowed there. Don't go there. It sucks. Gotta keep them numbers down.
Yep, yeah.
So we're cutting over to another mountain, and I'm like, wow, look, that trail goes, not even trail. We can go right through the woods. So we're blasting through the woods. And I'm like, I'm going to stop. There's no hill. So I stop, and it's literally snow up to my balls.
Fair.
And I'm 200 feet from the trail. I'm like, oh, no. So, yeah, it took me about like 45 minutes to hike out of it. It was crazy, dude. Crazy. But I had jerky in the backpack.
Yeah. So
Made it happen. Absolutely made it happen.
Need some protein for the energy. Get right
Dude,
through
protein got right back up to it, got out there,
Yep.
went off trail the whole day, only fell a couple times, but it was like 4 feet of snow, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But Utah's game, incredible on the shops. I don't know if it's because of the Mormons
Heavy Mormon community
or if it's
out
just
there.
because it's so far west. You know what Utah is on the map? Jesus.
It's out there.
Nevada,
What's that gas
right next to
station with the dinosaur?
Oh, I stopped at one of those on the way back
How
and
was
didn't
that?
go in. Gas was
Did you get
okay.
gas?
What is that?
Gas is okay.
Oh, I can.
They have
I don't
dino
know.
juice and stuff in the gas. They say it's like a Dino Clean 3. You know?
Isn't that what it is? Is that the whole gripe?
I think the whole thing is that it is dead dino juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the
Sinclair.
dino. Sinclair, yeah.
Sinclair.
I'll tell you what, I didn't go inside, but it looked pretty rough.
Looked rough.
Looked more of the Wild West, you know?
There's a. Oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah.
I would say there's not a Sinclair around here.
Yeah, I'm like that's not correct.
Salt Lake City is a crazy place, man. I saw a bunch of like Evos and shit driving around like up a mountain pass. I'm like, you
I
guys
was
fucking crazy?
I was gonna ask.
Flake
All-wheel
of snow,
drive.
you're gonna die. No, there's a guy in S2000 and NSX. They're all like
I respect that.
driving real low on mountain passes.
All right,
Shout out to English Ben. He came out and met us for a day.
that's true.
Okay, so let's get into what I had. I had a Buick Latrine, or Buick, I think it was a Latrine, Escarte, Escapade, Encore.
Enclave.
No, I think it was an Encore.
Okay.
So I went to
Car
Hertz.
or what?
CUV. Listen, first off, I'm done with Hertz.
You're done.
You hear me, Hertz? I'm done with you. I'm an
You're
Avis
like-
man now.
You're like a platinum member over there.
Oh, I was like Mr. Hertz.
Yeah.
There was
I
one
was gonna
point
say,
where I owned most of the company.
Yeah.
Because the stock was like 50 cents. So I go to Hertz, right? We roll up, and they're like, "Oh, you can pick anything from the president's circle." And so I'm like, "Oh, great."
Where do they come up with these names?
I walk over to the president's circle, and what kind of fucking president is this? Third world president? Dude, so my selection is, right? I can have a Toyota Corolla,
Solid.
a convertible Mustang.
Strong
I'm
choice
in
for
Utah,
Utah.
snowed 4 feet yesterday. Or they have 2 Buick Encores. And I'm like, well, I guess we'll take the Buick Encore. It looks like a SUV. And we get to the back. I'm like, Nick, hold on a second. Let me look under the bumper. Look under the bumper. There's no axles or differential in back.
FWD.
It's FWD. So I'm about to take the Camry, but the gear fits better. So we take that thing. Whatever. Total piece of garbage. Okay. English Ben comes for one night, goes to Avis, books the most basic car, right? I'm going to meet you at dinner. Rolls up in like a brand new Mazda CX-5,
Yeah.
which is going to be one of the nicest cars you can buy for no money.
They've been crushing it on every single review possible.
Dude, the surfaces of it were nice. It drove great. Ben drives, so we have to drive an hour through mountain passes to get there.
yeah.
And like it says it's going to take an hour, 10 minutes. Ben gets us there, no word of a lie, 49 minutes. I was holding the oh shit handle, visibly sobbing the whole time he was driving. It is literally snowing.
Yeah.
There's snow covering the road. I can see him go. We're going around turns where it's like 35. Ben's going 95. 95. And he's like, he's like, I might get a little slippery here. So he starts kind of like slipping into the outside lane. I'm like, well, I'm going to die.
Well, this is
I'm
it.
going to die. I know what happens here. Dude, gets us there in like 40 minutes. CX-9 all-wheel drive system, spectacular. Really, really beautiful. Really like that car. Then we went to Powder the next day without. Ben had to go home. I had to take the Buick up to Powder Mountain. Powder Mountain parking lot. It's at 8,500 feet.
Jeez, 8,500.
There's no mountains around here that are 8,500.
I was thinking, yeah, I don't know.
You start at Powder Mountain. You go to the parking lot. You get out of the car and ski down to the lift.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So we get to the gate. We get to a gate and it says all-wheel drive or snow chains required beyond this point. And I was like, I mean, I guess I could pretend that I thought it was all-wheel drive. Yeah. She made it up though.
Yeah.
She made it up. If it had even snowed
a
little, would have been dead. Would have been dead.
Are we talking, sheer cliff?
No, but we're talking Mount Washington levels of
angle, pitch?
5 miles of that.
Yeah. Holy
just
shit.
Like
right, just slow crawl.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Yeah, anything remotely near Mount Washington in any snow in a front wheel drive car, rental car.
But I was like, well, on the way down, at least, I mean, whatever, we'll get to the bottom. I guarantee you I get to the bottom.
Just along for the ride and, pointed in the direction.
But yeah, what a cool place, man. The mountains just on the outskirts of that city are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, the scenery, like just some of the videos and shit, it seems like they go forever, too.
Yeah, and they do. And I got some, as I said, it was 8,400 acres. That's crazy. But I got a bunch of footage on the GoPro. We can put it in moments of zen or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool out there. Shout out to everybody that lives out that way, man. I could see myself living there. It was fucking awesome. Really, really cool. And I'd never shout out to every citizen of California who is in Utah right now.
They just
everyone I spoke to was in Utah. It's different there, man. All the restaurants are open, all the bars are open, everything's good. It was crazy. Really realized what kind of shaft we're getting out here.
They're living that time travel life.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they care.
Yeah.
Soon enough we'll be open, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. Never mind. Call back to Will Evans.
Will Evans.
Just sent us a message earlier today that said, no question, just want to say keep up the work. Love to you all. So shouts to Will Evans. Thank
shouts
you very
to
much
Will
for the
Evans.
Very nice message.
Yeah, what a nice guy.
Yep. Oh, I got a big shout, actually. Congrats to Turbo Mike, man, who moved over to the other side of his building. Has a really big shop now. It looks great. Yeah, I'm just excited for the Turbo Mike Empire, for it to be his full-time gig. That's what he's doing right now. Yeah, big show. Check him out online. He's literally the only guy I trust to tune my cars. He's done my Skyline and my M3 to prove that. Yeah, he's a great dude. So, yeah, big shouts to Turbo Mike. Congratulations, man. The shop looks sick. You got the lifts in and everything now.
I was going to say, just got the
Can't wait to go
second
check it
lift
out.
in.
Yeah, I'm excited to go check it out, man.
Yeah.
So he's going to knock out of the park. I know he is.
And just literally all platforms, it can tune damn near anything.
Yeah, but what was that crazy?
Not rotary.
Yeah,
Take your rotary shit, throw it in the dumpster. Just don't bring it to Turbo Mike's shop.
He had some crazy buggy on there the other day.
Yeah, dude.
It was one of the first things he put on the new dyno.
Yeah.
He posted a photo of it. I was like, well, this guy does not discriminate, except for rotary.
Except for rotary. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Turbo Mike, though. The shop looks awesome, man. It's good to see good people really getting the next level. So
pushing it.
Yeah, no, then I have a Tesla thing we get into later.
Yeah. This other one, we'll put that in. Never mind. Yeah. All right. I had another thing, but we'll throw it in the videos for later.
Callbacks or deep thoughts? Any?
Deep thoughts.
It was 50 degrees today and sunny, and that made me happy.
That was terrible. I drove my sister's X1.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe how fast those stupid things are. I was really shocked. It's just the normal, the motor Corey's car has. It just felt really nice. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been driving a Buick for a week, but
it could be.
It felt pretty fast.
Yeah.
It felt pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy mine. It's my car. I'd have a very hard time getting rid of it.
I was looking at it the other day. I'm all in on one of those.
Yeah, I have a very hard time getting rid of it.
Just nice little you could even mess with things a little bit more and just
I enjoy it.
I saw an M2 competition up close and personal today.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was it manual?
Yes. That is possibly the only good-looking car BMW makes right now.
It's the best.
It was right next to a new 340.
Yeah.
I believe it's the best one. That's as far as that's concerned. That's the one.
Yeah. No, it's
a lot of what was it? White.
It was black.
Okay.
Black everything.
Ooh.
It was really cool, and they got the blue trim, so it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I think they're a premier car.
Yeah, considering yours rips, I can't even imagine. I mean, my 135 was bananas, and this thing's
much faster than that.
200 more horsepower than
Yeah.
that or something. I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
For crazy people.
Yeah.
Oh, also Hertz. As I was on that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bring us back.
So I go in. I'm like, hey, I want to get something a little bigger. And because I don't want to say 4x4. You know what I mean? Because then they're gonna fuck me. And the guy's like, oh, you mean 4x4? I was like, yeah, I guess if you got it. And he's like, yeah, no, we got one. It's 112 more a day. And I was like,
How many days were you there for?
4.
So
I was paying.
$450,
I was paying $65 a day.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you say 112 more a day? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I never, don't even bother looking.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the
Dude, got you over the barrel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell me what
Because
that thing's
they're
gonna-
bankrupt. They're going under, man. I'm
Right.
out. You heard me, Hertz.
That's it.
I was your boy.
What are other options?
Avis, budget.
National.
But as far as like
Alamo.
so
Enterprise.
the game with Hertz was to rent and then you kind of upgraded the window.
Avis is the other big guy. And
What about
Avis,
Enterprise? No.
I don't know nothing about Enterprise.
Thrifty.
Thrifty.
We got to keep in mind that I think there's only like 3 actual rental companies, and then
They all-
Enterprise,
yeah.
National. There's like the
Right.
umbrella.
It's Hertz,
is-
Avis, and one other big guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going Avis, man. Ben got this car. He booked some like Kia Parmigiano or something and got this instead.
There's silver car too that you can do, but sometimes depending on where you're staying, the silver car rates aren't great.
Yeah, I heard they only have Audis too.
That's
What
what
is
it
it,
is.
silver
It's
car?
literally
Oh.
what it is. It's just Audis. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
You know,
just
for me, dog.
silver Audis. Yeah. It's like A4, A6, S5, not S5, Q5, and like that's it.
We should do doo-doo car.
Doo-doo car.
Just brown BMWs.
Brown
Yeah.
shit boxes or something.
I'll tell you what. Audi's. I mean, on car content, I know we don't want to spend much time with that. Audi's line of SUVs are good looking. That's all I'll ever say nice about
Yeah.
Audi.
They've excelled in one area in particular.
Especially the stupid back ones.
The Q7.
Because the
8,
BMW
Q8.
like 4s and stuff look terrible, but their slanty backs look great.
Yeah. The Q8 looks quite
Yeah,
good.
it looks beefy. It looks really good. I saw one today.
Looks like a good looking Lamborghini.
Yeah, it looks like a really good looking Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I saw that local one the other day too.
The white one?
Yeah.
Quite.
That just old man playing golf in the
It was
snow.
pulling out of the golf station. At the golf station.
Golf station.
Now the golf parking lot.
Any deep thoughts, or do you want to cue the boys?
Didn't I just have a deep thought?
That was a deep thought.
X1, it was faster than I thought.
Yeah, that
My
was
sister thought it was broken and ran like the best BMW I've ever driven. So, now let's cue the boys.
News. Shouts to NASA
NASA.
for landing the Perseverance rover on Mars last week. And also shouts to them for using tie wraps on it to hold some cables down. So right now, currently, there's a rover on Mars, or at least they say, that is being that some cables are being held down with tie wraps. So shouts to zip ties, shouts to tie wraps, shouts to NASA, shouts to the nerds.
Yeah, man, popping it out to Mars, no joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of the footage is incredible.
Say hi to all the people that live in there.
Some of the sunsets have been pretty wild to see.
I honestly hadn't seen a sunset. I should probably watch. I've just been interested in the ambient noise.
Yeah.
It sounds like
The-
submarine alien.
Yeah. It's all the electronic buzz from everything going on inside of Mars.
Yeah.
But
Power station.
yeah, I mean that just goes to show zip ties is a totally
Zip ties,
suitable
that's it.
form of securing anything.
Not
It's
just,
NASA.
Yeah.
Not just for drifting.
Are they metal zip ties? by
No,
any
these are
chance?
plastic.
Plastic?
Or nylon or
Even
whatever.
better.
Yeah.
Even better.
So they won't. So we're already going to pollute.
Yeah.
pollute Mars if they fall off.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Off to a great start.
Should have gone zip tie. There was a zip tie or tie wrap?
Tie wrap. They were tie wrap.
Zip tie would have been a little bit more secure. NASA.
Is that so? So tie wrap is a brand. Is zip tie a brand? Is zip tie a brand or is that just what it's
I
called?
don't think so.
No.
Well, because it's like the whole like
Kleenex?
Kleenex a tissue thing or like
Coca-Cola.
petroleum jelly or Vaseline,
Right. Clean it. Yeah.
Tylenol.
Tylenol.
Yeah. Zip ties is the device.
Okay.
Whereas I do not see a zip tie brand.
No.
Whereas tie wrap, et cetera,
It's actually a brand.
is
Okay.
actually a brand.
Well, tie wrap should do better because they should be just what you call it. You know.
They should be
Right, they
dominant.
Yeah, take control of that market, if you will. Let's see. Ooh, 2022 Kia Stinger coming to the U.S. with 300 horsepower for base model. So we've been getting these things anyway. Not sure how they're being sold. But the 2022 model year is coming back to the U.S., and this time the base model is going to have a 2.5-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine with an output of 300 horse, which will be 45 more than the current 2-liter engine for the base model that they offer.
Nice.
This increase is going to come with, it's going to be more of an expense. So it's going to start at $37,135 and $39,000 or $40,000 for the all-wheel drive version.
Making it more expensive is a difficult thing to hear because
Because
we've talked about their numbers before, and they're not spectacular by any stretch, but maybe they're great for what Kia expected out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that car's not how the Kia makes its bread and butter. It's obviously the Carnivale. But making more horsepower and adding a few more grand, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think adding money is the way to make that car stick,
Yeah.
even with horsepower.
Yeah, I don't know if it needed more. I mean, granted, I never drove one, but I don't know if it needed more horsepower. I think maybe it needed more marketing behind it to get it in front of more people.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, people who reviewed it and drove them were very happy with some of the, like, GT1 or GT whatever that trim package was.
yeah, GT1 or GT2.
They were happy with the car at that. Actually, Jamiro has one. He's smitten over the thing. But, so it doesn't seem like it was missing that. I think maybe the price point going up is going to hurt it, but
Right.
I know.
I mean, it's really just making it, if that's the case, why buy? I don't know what the GT1 or GT2 costs off the top of my, and it doesn't show it here, but it can't be that much more than the base for 38, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just, why would you buy that? Just buy the GT1 or GT2. And
Yeah, just make it
another
more.
70 horse.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, like when you got that, you got like bigger wheels, you got the Brembo brakes, the bigger engine. So obviously you got the more horsepower, some of like the inside technology stuff. So I don't know. Maybe that stuff's all going to become standard now. Maybe
Yeah, one would hope.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they saw like the take rate on the full dump one was more than anything else. So if they just start off with that, then they'll be in a good place. I mean, that interior doesn't look much different than where we're at currently.
No, it doesn't. And the car overall, I mean, doesn't look that much different than the
No, and
current.
it's a big car. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, the
that's
big boys.
Yeah.
It's a big body.
But they're lookers, because every time I see one on the road, I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, there's a Stinger.
Yep.
I get some Korean news, my friends.
Ooh.
Hyundai is recalling 82,000 electric cars due to fire risk. Combined with an early recall, it will cost the car maker $900 million, and that is for the battery packs on their Kona EVs.
Oh my god. The battery pack. So I didn't know they made a full Kona EV, but
Yeah, because it's just like really expensive.
It's the
'cause there was-
best-selling electric car, Kona
'cause
EV.
there was the Kona, I think the hybrid too, right? Or no, was it just the? I can't.
Well,
remember.
it was also recalled in October for a software upgrade after a series of fires. Whoopsies.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Didn't get that. So yeah, North Korean, Jesus, they didn't do anything. South Korean authorities launched a probe into whether the first week recall had been adequate, and now they're recalling all the rest of them, the LG Chem batteries. So, yeah, a lot of Kona EVs. It's 76,000 Kona EVs, and the rest were some Ioniq EV and a Lex City models. So I think this is worldwide.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of, well,
Was it like fires happening or fire risk or
a fire so the fires happened before they upgraded the software. They thought it was all good. Then one caught on fire despite having the upgrade.
still not
so
good?
they found out, oh man, this can still happen even with this upgrade. So they have to replace the battery packs.
Ooh.
That
$900
blows.
million is not a small chunk of change.
no.
Depending on the company you keep. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Not much company you can keep. That's not. Yeah, that's a ton of money. So
Well, what might help them recover some of that money is they also came out with the Ioniq 5,
yeah.
which is going to be their revolutionary EV with up to 300 horsepower and a smart interior. Now, I didn't get into what that smart interior does, nor do I care at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to look at this thing because this thing is rad looking. Exterior wise, it's just super. Of course, there's only 2 photos, but it's super, super cool. if this didn't have Hyundai badges on it, like, you could tell me this was a VW or Audi product.
Yeah.
Oh, big shout to Rick V-Dub, who said fire is an upgrade for the Kia Kona.
Solid. So a lot of my gripe with these cars that are coming out is it coming out to be more of like a piece of, it's less of a car, more of a piece of like
Phone, tech.
Yeah, technology.
Mm-hmm.
And I get like you need technology in the cars, but when there's more technology in the cars and they focused on and less of the car they focused on, I think we're bordering something that's like, it's not, how much of a car is it anymore?
Well, that's the thing. We're unfortunately probably the last, if not close to the last, generations of enjoying cars for cars versus transport.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, they're transporter, they're pods eventually.
Because that
unfortunately,
the pods, that's a good thing. Because that's like some of the photos. It's like the rear seats. It's all, I'm actually laughing because like it's like a Maybach where like the rear seats like fold down. There's like power outlets in the back. There's like trays that come out, but it's all meant to be like this like work from home in my car,
very
like a self-sustaining unit. And it's like, well, okay, that's cool, but did you guys focus on, I don't know, how far will it go on a charge,
Right.
or
Right.
will it drive good?
Like this lady, it just shows her literally sleeping in the car.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah.
Is she at top speed?
Fully accelerated.
She climbed in the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I like technology. I like cars. I like when they're together, but I don't like when technology overcomes the car.
Right.
Yeah, I think if they become just people movers, like we've talked about before, you
Yeah.
have your like daily, and you have your fun cars. You know what I mean? Like, how much horsepower do you need in your daily? I'm trying to. I've been trying to simplify myself, but we'll get into that later.
I believe it in the 200-ish horsepower range.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm happy as a clam.
For daily, 300 for me.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 300.
I'm gonna say 500 is still my number.
I was going to say, so
I think it's been your number.
It's been my number for a while. It's an issue.
Yes, there are plenty of times that 200 is not enough, and more would always be welcome. But this thing, you can't do everything. You can't have the most horsepower. You can't have the most range. You can't have the most tech interior. I mean, make a car that drives good.
Well, you can, just not for a reasonable amount of money, right? If you want to Cullinan or something, you can have high horsepower tech, all sorts of shit. No range.
No reliability.
If you really want to spend the money, you can get one of those dancing Maybachs.
It's like the triangle. You only get. Right, you only get two.
You pick three.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry.
You pick two.
Here's three. You can only pick two.
Yeah.
Good, fast, and cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Unless there's a outlaying.
And most of the two
thing.
Combinations break.
Right.
Fast and cheap, never good.
Yeah.
Right. Should be an Italian thing in there, an asterisk for that too.
If you're Italian, you only pick one.
Yeah.
You can only pick one.
Yeah.
All other cars can pick three.
Good.
Italian or English, pick one. Good, fast, or cheap.
Yeah. The design style on the outside, that's cool. I don't think the car will hit the dealer floor looking like that.
Yeah, because is this just a concept? Is that I honestly?
It looks pretty sharp and aggressive in some points, which seems like that gives me a very rendery vibe. You know when things have like these way sharper angles and you see on anything else like, besides an Aventador?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah.
Dude, I was driving down the road today
Yeah.
in Newport.
Yeah.
Or Middletown, where the hell I was, in my M5.
They're all the same.
Dude, a GT3 pulls up on side of me. I'm like, oh, this guy's an asshole. It's like the loudest thing on earth.
Yeah.
Behind him pulls up a fucking Aventador with straight pipes and a turbo, or turbos, because I could hear them.
Yeah.
Behind him is a, not a Murcielago, a Gallardo, the cheapo one. Porsche turbo. I don't know what these guys were doing, man.
Boys were out.
The boys were out.
Sun's
The
out,
boys
buns
were
out.
out.
Actually, that's what it is. Wednesday was 50 degrees.
Yeah, lunchtime on a Wednesday. Does
Yeah.
everybody take the supercars out?
Yeah.
They were gonna go.
Because
hit
the
the
Porsche,
links.
I was like talking to someone on the phone, and the guy in the Porsche was like revving at me. I'm like, someone's like, "What is that noise?" Like some dude in a GT3 trying to race me. I don't have to show him what the mouth do. You know what I mean? I should have launched it. I probably would have beat him. GT3's not that fast off the line. It would have been a fun race.
Well, I mean, depending on where you were.
School zone. School zone. One lane both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that road in particular.
Yeah, probably would have gone to prison almost immediately.
Yeah.
My turn was 100 feet on my left.
Yeah.
So.
I literally picked somebody up from jail because of that.
Yeah. Well,
Same road.
they say second time's a charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hyundai, I'm always with them, but with this thing, I'm like, all right.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an EV.
No. Not even because it's an EV. It just, this overloading of like, because I was reading all these different things they're putting into
Throwing the overloading of tech. Overloading of unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah. It's like something about taking it camping. I'm like, well, that thing's not going camping.
You know why?
Yeah.
It's because of Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla,
Tesla doesn't put any of that junk in their car.
You can turn your horn into a fart.
That's true, but like you don't have
You can play video games. You can like that,
a quad block of like grounded plugs in the back seat.
Yeah, but Tesla made sure to have like cars that are outrageously fast and drive good.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing is everybody else.
And nobody it has so many other gimmicks. Nobody focuses on the fact that it's a very good car.
It seems like engineers went, ooh, here's what Tesla did. We have to be quirky.
Yeah.
We have to be funny. We have to be,
Yeah, I have to have
overthink-
all four seats have to lounge. It's like
Right.
Yeah.
Just it's overthinking things
Yeah.
instead of like you were saying. Let's keep it simple. And hey, you know what? If this thing got 400 miles of range, made what like they said 300 horsepower and was electric and affordable, it'd be fucking the
Be a
bee's
hit.
knees.
Yeah, without it all, it's charging blocks and
Right.
fully self-sustained capability.
Right.
And, all this
And
weird
why
stuff.
does my rear right passenger have to fucking fully lounge out?
Yeah.
It's not a Maybach. Let's this is a
Pump
Hyundai.
the brakes.
Fucking Hyundai. Yeah, I don't know. I assume that's what it is. They're just trying.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how it unfolds and develops.
Again, we Tesla just made the rest of the car world go fucking batty in some ways.
Yeah.
True.
What else we got for news?
I have some Jeep news. Where are you?
oh, boy.
God, I love Jeep news.
So the 2021 Wrangler Rubicon 392 Launch Edition.
Yeah.
I mean, 392 is a bad engine. Like, that is a bad engine
Yeah,
in the best of ways.
yeah.
Sounds
Yeah, yeah,
apart, got all the powers and everything like that. So 470 horse, 470 foot-pounds of torque, 6.4 liter V8, $75,000.
I know, because that's the thing. So the same company, Stellantis, which makes them,
Yeah,
makes a Durango Hellcat,
yeah,
which is $80,000.
yeah.
And it has 740 horsepower or something?
So 740 is almost 300 more.
I know, for
Than this.
$5,000.
Would you say like that 702 horsepower is like a daily driving mark? Is that something?
Yeah, that might change
Yeah.
my daily driving mark.
A roof that you don't have to worry about like taking on and off if you want. Like it's comfortable to be in.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want a Durango to take on the beach where my parents go in the summer at the Cape.
Yeah.
With 700 horsepower.
You just dig yourself a hole.
Fucking hammer and just have my 8 passengers screaming while I dig a hole to the center of the earth
Yeah.
while moving.
Literally just hit.
It would just be ridiculous.
just hit a rocker panel and
everything would break.
Yeah.
Everything. Nothing. It would be like, desert runner trucks aren't even that fast.
Yeah. They don't even have that much power.
No, I mean, didn't we talk about? We talked about the Jeep Wrangler EVs and how off-road guys could potentially handle the torque of that electric motor. How they're going to distribute that. How can they still off-road it comfortably?
Yeah.
Versus, obviously,
Yeah.
ice engines.
I don't know. I mean, I think them putting V8s and things, again, we find it hilarious. I think the price is pretty crazy. Hellcat and the very small price discrepancy between the two and the huge amount of vehicle you get for that price discrepancy. I mean, you don't even get anything else cool. You get like Fox shocks, color match hardtop, cold weather package, and LED headlights.
I mean, it's the coolest Wrangler they've ever made.
It's the coolest one you can get, but for $75,000, like what else can you go out there and get?
Shorter the motor, you can buy all that other stuff on Amazon.
Wait, didn't we talk about you can like buy a Rubicon and a 392 Challenger for the same price?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we talked about an episode. So you could buy a Rubicon, which is like $40,000, and a 392 Challenger, which is $35,000, for the same price as the Jeep with the motor.
Right.
Yeah, for the
And just
Jeep.
swap the motors depending on what you're driving.
And then send your U-Haul back.
Yeah, you just plan accordingly, plan ahead. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm also interested to see, because it's supposed to be somewhat of a limited release vehicle, We'll see what the dealer markups are on it.
Yeah,
limited.
There was a bunch of stuff recently about dealer markups. Who the hell was it? I can't fucking.
I don't know.
remember.
Let them pay.
It was somebody like there was strict manufacturer letterhead that said do not mark these above MSRP. I forgot what it was. Something that was coming. I can't remember what it was. It was an American car company, I think. But
It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
how
they'll
that
do it.
holds. Because again, right? It's what do you call it? Supply and demand. When somebody's there, and
Supply and command.
when there's 5 of them, and 35 people want them, and I don't know, 17 of those 35 people go, I'll pay 20% over MSRP. There we are.
Yeah.
Nothing like alienating all the rest of your buyers.
So
Exactly.
$75,000 now becomes a $90,000 Jeep.
Right. Limited edition.
Exactly.
You know?
It'd be $100,000 Jeep in no time.
Yeah.
Just
People
like-
tell you they're limited, so you got to pay extra.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't.
idiots.
Have they ever made anything actually limited?
Jeep?
Jeep.
Reliability is pretty
just-
limited.
Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Like that whole thing. I think they just.
I think the Demons weren't
Maybe
the Demons limited.
Demons were limited.
Okay.
Yeah, so actual Demons. However, there's, Charger and whatever the other Challenger.
Just buy as many as you want.
Wide body, Hellcat,
They'll just
Red
keep
Eye.
pumping them out. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you get the Demon's gone. You can't buy the one with the pizza cutters up front, but you can have everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close to it. So yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a bad move to make it limited. It seems like they move as many as the price would allow, which
Right.
probably isn't that many. I mean,
Yeah.
let's face it. If you're an off-road guy that's not a douche, obviously, hey, big shout to all the rest of you off-road guys that are douches. You probably don't want how much horsepower is that? 470 horsepower
Yeah.
V8 in your Jeep Wrangler.
Right.
I mean, it's probably awesome.
Yeah.
Cancel that. I want that. Never mind. But I
Cancel
am an
that.
off-roader that's
I'm
a
in.
douche.
Yeah. It just seemed that I was reading it. I was like, all right, this is cool. All right. And then I kept going. I'm like, $75,000.
The price is crazy.
Oh, my God, because
It
like
doesn't
you
make
brought
sense.
up, it's like you can buy 2 cars for the price of that one.
Yeah, and then you can drive your 400 something horsepower car around, and you can drive your 300 horsepower Jeep,
and enjoy it.
or you could just
all
scrap
same.
the car, put the motor in the Jeep, and have it anyway.
There you go.
Still waiting on our hell van.
Hella van,
Journey to hell.
journey to hell.
Yeah.
Someday. It's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen.
I think so.
That'll
too.
be limited. That's something we'll go over.
I'll be at the
MSRP
dealership
for.
immediately for.
That's something we're going to go over MSRP.
I'll be finding that first allocation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the one with the red key.
Diaz is going to get calls all at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Josh, you had it pulled up on your screen earlier, but the Lexus IS 500,
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I
So-
was all in again until I saw the price.
What's the price? I honestly don't know the price.
You're gonna be looking at like $70,000 for this thing.
Oh wow, Jesus! 400. So anybody who doesn't know,
It's a
Lexus
5-liter V8.
Lexus finally decided to put the 5-liter V8 into their IS lineup, making a healthy 472 horsepower, 390 foot-pounds of torque.
Please don't say it's all-wheel drive.
Nope,
Rear wheel.
Okay.
rear-wheel drive. Let's see. Price wasn't disclosed at the launch of the new and in-term range topper IS sedan, but we know that 2022 ISF Sport is scheduled to go on sale this fall. Expect more details. Then I have another tab here.
So if you just follow the trends of what the top model IS is going to cost,
Yep.
it has to be north of mid-60s.
I'll tell you what. For $70,000 with that car, that motor, I'm in.
Really, for $70,000?
For $70,000, I
don't know
drove
why-
the
what is it with me?
spaceship,
The
the spaceship boat,
Yeah.
SC 500.
How much
Yeah.
is that thing?
A lot.
95?
Yeah, we looked.
Yeah, it was
You
a lot
put
of money.
that motor in a smaller car with the
Yeah.
same transmission, it must just rip faces off.
So I've
That
been
motor's so good, it's unbelievable.
I've been really liking just the look of ISs a lot recently.
Yeah.
And with this, like price aside, I'm all
Wait.
about this thing.
It's so it calls it an F Sport Performance rather than an F. So are they going to make an IS 500F with turbos?
So
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a big dog one. That's basically what this article
Somehow
is
a bigger
saying.
dog than that dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dog's going to eat.
Yeah, I've had this trend recently where everything I read, I look at it and I'm like, how
Dude,
does it cost so much
The
money?
thing's going to be a brute.
Yeah. It looks nice. I like the styling of it. I know the unpopular opinion is the front end, but I mean, I dig it. I've always
I
liked
dig it on this one. It looks really cool.
I've always liked their like little quad pipe thing they have going off the back, how they're staggered. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's going to be an awesome car, but it's just a lot of money.
I think it's fantastically understated, which a lot of
great
German
point.
stuff does not do anymore.
Yeah.
Like that is like the red press shots. Like that's an understated car, man. That looks awesome. I like what Lexus does. I've driven quite a few Lexuses and I've liked them all. Love the SC.
Yeah.
Wish it wasn't a total unusable rear.
Yeah.
And this is that.
So this basically says, where are we? The IS 500F Sport performance now sitting on top of the IS
range.
But this does mean a full fat ISF is still coming with all the bells and whistles from Lexus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's interesting to see them do that because, Mercedes, they're making the E60, the C63, a hybrid with a 4. Audi's probably not doing anything good. No one knows about their range. BMW's 3s are all 6-cylinder turbos. Now Lexus is bringing out the big bad boy 8-cylinder in their little 3 Series competitor. That's badass.
Do you
dude.
think they can do that because their primary like market that they sell is all small 4-cylinder, cheap, like kind of like fuel efficient vehicles and like hybrid stuff? So it gives them, what are those credits?
So Lexus has enough,
greenhouse credits.
Yeah, so they're kind of on the other end of the spectrum where they can like
Is it
we
gas
sell
guzzler? I think it's like gas guzzler tax or something. I forget what the hell it is.
They're bringing the heat. I mean, if this was a BMW, we'd jump from joy. Like a 500 horsepower V8 into their 3 Series.
Right.
I love it. It's just I don't know why I expected it to be cheaper than that. I don't know why.
That's strange because if you said it might be high 60s.
Yeah.
Well, that's wildly reasonable.
Their previous top one was like 65, so I figured you got to tack on a few more for that. I don't know. There's been a trend with me recently. Everything I look at, I'm like, this is too much money. That's too much money.
No, I feel that
Cars
for sure.
in general are fucking crazy money. I just
besides that, I mean, I love the way it looks. Very similar interior to the kind of IS 350, which worked really well. I know they updated the screen in there, and now they incorporated the Android and Apple CarPlay, which is important. So I mean, I don't know.
My brother's IS 350F was awesome.
Yeah,
such a great car. Best car I ever owned. Sold it right away.
It's probably the one he owned the least amount of time, right?
No, that was the Cherokee that he owned for like 4 months. That thing was such a hunk of shit.
Yeah.
However, he really loves his Golf R, so hey.
Golf R, another quality car.
For sure.
In on those too. I seen a C-Class AMG the other day.
Yep.
On the road.
Not a 43, was it?
No, it was the 6th. Maybe it was a 43. Huh.
Was a lady driving?
No.
It was probably a 63 then.
Flat black, and the thing just looked... I usually don't like flat black cars.
I don't either.
I was all about that thing.
All right.
So I'm just looking them up right now.
Did it sound like a stampede of horses coming at you?
Unfortunately, couldn't hear it because, as I seen it, it was exiting.
Did it sound like that song Thunder by AC/DC? Because it was a 6.3 if it was.
I hope so. Yeah, that's bringing the noise, bring the ruckus, as Corey says. But no. And the reason I was just looking is because I wanted to see the price on those, which are about $60,000-$70,000 anyway.
Nice.
For $385,000. Well, actually, no, that was the 4.3 that I was just looking at. So in comparison, I'd go.
It's the 6-cylinder.
I'd go IS. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I get one. You know how we're all really all clamoring at the bit here, wondering what's going to happen to Bugatti?
Oh, of course.
I wake up every morning. My check.
First thing, just where's my hypercar?
What's up with my Chiron?
Yeah. Where's my hypercar world?
What's with all these guys driving it in California recently?
I don't fucking know.
There's like one passing around everybody.
Yeah, seriously, every blog.
Village Bicycle over there.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I don't even want it. It's a Rona. I don't want that thing.
Every blog, vlog, Instagram channel, automotive journalist.
Yeah, the
YouTube
kid that opens
channel.
toys my kids watch just had it.
Yeah, literally everybody got the same $3.5 million Chiron that
like
they
Super
could drive.
Sport, something or other.
So
I just saw Blippy driving it. The fuck, Blippy?
Shouts to all the parents who know who Blippy is.
I have no idea who Blippy is, but I'm good.
You will
don't worry.
eventually.
Yeah, don't you just say
Shouts to Blippy. Kids, I'm driving a $3 million car.
It's he means well.
He's the Shmee of children's programs.
You've said enough.
But he's fucking probably
he's pretty good. He's worth $5 million.
I was gonna say he's probably fucking raking it in.
Yeah, he is.
It could just be one of Jeffree Star's aliases.
If you read the stories about that guy, like, oh, okay, that guy's a good guy.
Yeah. But not.
But
bad
you
by
first
any
watch,
means.
you're just like, I don't need this guy around my kids.
That's exactly like is there something going on here? Like what's the haps? But so I think we mentioned a few months ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, Volkswagen Audi Group is potentially looking at selling Bugatti or trying to restructure or do something with Bugatti. But from what has come out recently, there's been some Rimac talk of twisting of the snakes with Bugatti. The spokesperson for the group said Rimac could play a role here because the brands are a good technological fit. Currently, they are analyzing what they're going to end up doing with the brand, but it's interesting.
You don't think Bugatti's a big seller for them?
No, I
Not
don't
churning
think.
out a lot of units.
I was going to say they. I wonder if they still lose money on every one they sell, because that was
judging by the price increase since they sold them for $1 million, probably not.
Yeah, kind of.
Considering the Chiron's like a restyled
Veyron.
Yeah,
it basically
same.
is. It's a
I mean,
facelifted.
it's obviously a highly upgraded motor, but it's not like how the R&D went back into it.
Right. They had a solid platform to start.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh wait, what is this?
I don't know. Do tell.
Yeah. What did you see?
Never mind. I'd have to read. It's just basically more twisting of snakes.
I thought we were going to
Hyundai
harmonize.
could be involved. It was Rimac, Bugatti.
Excuse me? Hyundai?
Hyundai, the guys we talked about like 3 times already during this podcast,
Yeah.
they're buying Bugatti?
Yeah, which also includes luxury brand Genesis and controlling a stake in
Yes,
Kia.
I'm looking for a Korean hypercar for the tune of $3 million, please.
Not after owing $900 million.
Yeah, they might have axed that plan.
Wow, yeah. So it will be interesting to see how the partnership will evolve. Should the relationship between Porsche and Rimac change after a full decision will be taken concerning Bugatti's future? Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes on those snakes.
Yep.
See how they twist out.
Just keep your eye on it. Manscaped, 20% off. Use code Revival.
REVIVAL.
Who cares about the new mail truck?
Me, actually. I didn't read anything about it.
I saw a picture of it.
I've seen the picture.
In a group chat, to which my friend Mikhail said, as a taxpayer, I'm concerned about broken windshields. Because you could stand up in the windshield of that vehicle.
You know, there's a weird theme because the new Amazon delivery vehicle has the exact same...
Wait, you mean that?
Yeah. It's concerning. So, it seems like Oshkosh Bagash was the company that won the...
let's talk about that for a second. A man who had a lot of money in Workhorse for a long time as they were going to win that.
Yeah.
Myself, who didn't buy Oshkosh, because remember when we talked about the military vehicle, it was an Oshkosh, and I looked them up stock-wise. I was like, that's pretty cheap. I should buy it.
Yeah.
So
you buy it?
My Workhorse stock went from like $38 to $14 today, and Oshkosh went up like 40%. I did not buy it.
Oh.
God damn it.
They won the thing. So USPS has finally accepted the design for its next generation delivery vehicle, dubbed the NGDV.
NGDV.
Next generation delivery vehicle.
Okay, fair enough. I like their straightforward thinking.
Yeah. It ugly.
I don't dislike it.
Here's my thing. It's bigger. Its footprint is bigger. So it means maybe they can put more on and deliver more in a day.
So
that'd be great.
So I went deep into Twitter. I didn't read the specs about this vehicle, but I as usual, was deep in Twitter. And at one point, there was an engineer in there talking and tweeting about how he was involved with the design of the of UPS trucks.
Yeah.
And basically, he was explaining the prerequisites for package sizes.
Okay.
And how that is involved in said design.
So, on the other end of that, I've read a lot about the design as far as the usability for the driver of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So the design constraints were extremely tight as far as putting it all together there.
It does look really funny.
What was the vehicle they always made fun of on Top Gear that looked just like this? It had the 2 circular pod headlights down low and the giant windscreen up front.
Yeah.
Oh, the Renault. It
was a Renault something. I just don't know what. But it looks just like that. So the requirements dictated that a very specific step in height for the operator. The glass height needed to be a very specific size for the angle of vision that they're expecting out of the vehicle. the internal height for maneuverability inside the vehicle to get up and walk around inside of it.
It looks like Shaquille O'Neal's was their test driver,
Yeah.
judging by the size of the windshield.
Yeah, but I don't know because it seems like the driver sits very high in the vehicle after seeing some of the schematics for, like, I guess, just overall dimensions.
Right.
So the ability to reach a mailbox while in the seated position. So they're out rather high up, but I guess they have their side window is very large to reach through. Maybe they can pass packages through it. Who knows?
That's exactly in this photo. That is what this mail delivery person is doing.
Who's he passing it to?
A mailbox.
A mailbox.
Okay. That seems realistic.
In a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah. So the windows had a purpose, and it was they had to have a specific field of vision around the entire vehicle, and in order to have that for ultimate safety and kind of maneuverability, they needed to have that sort of windscreen.
It was the Renault Multiplia.
Multiplia? That sounds
Shout out
100%
to Diesel
correct.
Dave. Shout to Audi Exclusive. Bring that up in the chat room.
Yeah. After all of those specs were in place, it was very clear there was only one single fixed seating position for the driver of the vehicle, and it's like an awkward, like really high up. The Drive did a really good piece on it, and they had some like schematics on the overall dimensions of the vehicle. With this, also locked in the necessary 360-degree cameras and collision avoidance systems in every single vehicle.
Okay, I like that.
So, I can't wait to see one.
Yep.
Yeah.
2023, it looks like.
However, all these old ones, they got to go somewhere.
Oh, man. You're going to finally start Coors Taco Truck?
Yeah. You got to swap an engine in one. What are you putting in there?
Obviously, Helicrate.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
K-swap.
A case swap?
I was
A
on
little
the
K-swap in there,
Dodge
make it reliable.
Durango Hell website today, and there's a button that just says start engine. You hit the button, and it's just someone free revving the motor. And I was just like, Jesus, I gotta message Diaz and see how much he can get me one of these things.
They
for.
know their clientele.
Oh, it's so good. And then there's a button that says turn off motor.
Oh my God.
It's just like, oh my God, I want one of these.
Push button, get treat. That's
Exactly.
exactly it.
I'm wondering how much these surplus vehicles will sell for.
They'll probably just dump them in the ocean.
Probably. Well, it's a
Yeah,
good way
they-
to start Coral Reef. To
they
replace
won't-
Yeah, they're
Coral Reef.
aluminum.
They won't turn them for profit because all they're going to do is hike up my shipping rates.
Yeah. So I'm interested what they're going to start hitting the streets for. I think it'd be cool to have one for like, I don't know, a week. And then after that, you'd be like, yeah, I own a mail truck.
Yeah, gotta get rid of this thing.
But then I think about what's his face from Hoonigan. He's got that other much bigger not mail truck. The one, with
Chase?
the one with the V8 in it. It's like a flat color. It's got the slider door.
Oh, that's the Hoonigan delivery truck thing.
Yeah, it's like the merch truck or
I
whatever
think it's
it
got a
is.
big LS or something.
Yeah.
in it. Yeah.
They raced Kenny from the block in it.
I didn't watch that because I knew what happened before. I
Oh
watched
yeah,
it.
you couldn't tell. It was funny to watch just because the natural reaction from having the unicorn fly by you with there's just an open door and just it's right
Didn't the
next to you.
door like slam shut when they first hammered it, and it like almost took whoever's
whipped
driving its
open,
arms
yeah,
off? Yeah.
But it's interesting. The side door is great. The back doors are great. That side window pane, I don't know.
Yeah, just delivery pane.
Someone
That's
said it
all.
looked like a Pixar vehicle.
So it does.
100% does. That's
That's
correct.
exactly what I first thought.
Yeah.
It just looks like, something from Cars. What's more astonishing? So you're telling me that the current USPS mail trucks were manufactured between 1987 and 1994. So there's not a newer mail truck.
That makes sense to me.
after
Yeah, I don't think so.
1994?
I remember when those babies rolled out.
Wow, that's getting some fucking use out of those things.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, look at those. Those guys are going to be in service for a long time as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, so you'd be able to pick one of these guys up. Maybe get a 91. And
Great year.
91 mail truck.
91 mail truck, you
Put
know?
it in your bio on the forum.
You always
Those
wanted a
things-
JDM right-hand drive, baby.
Front or rear wheel, those things.
I know they have differentials, though. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, man. That could make all the difference.
What's up, Rick? You in the
Current.
chat room, buddy?
Yeah. Think of like an SR20 in one of those things.
A front drive
So
one?
you need a right. So
I don't know, but that's if it's rear wheel.
Either one.
That's true. Either one.
It's probably rear drive, I think.
Let me see. If
I would
can
imagine
find
for simplistic reasons, it was a rear wheel.
Oh, of course, their website's not working. Who'd have thought? Ooh, here we go. 100-page document on vehicle specs.
Oh my
Mail
God.
truck.
Yeah, rear drive's a play. Just look up bottom of it and see.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way.
Can I see the bottom, please?
Yeah. Can I see the bottom of your mail truck?
Where are your axles?
This is not.
Yeah, I don't know.
those.
So I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing some of these in the streets as regular registered vehicles,
I
or
hope so.
I wonder if they're not going to be registerable as like a road going vehicle.
Well, the one I see online is doing burnouts with the rear wheels, but it could be converted.
It does say, yep, rear-wheel drive. So
Yeah, get 'em.
I wonder if the mail truck's been factory refurbished. Yeah.
Remember the fake FBI mail truck that showed up at the drug house across the street from work?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Shout out to the FBI. Shout out to the people selling drugs through the mail.
Was it like a pigeon instead of an eagle on the side of the thing?
No, we're all standing around.
No,
and
it was like a mail truck.
Oh,
and
so it was.
an armored mail truck blatantly pulled up and knocked on the door, and some woman took delivery, and then he went back to his armored mail truck, and a SWAT team get out of the back.
Yeah.
And kicked this person's door in. Yeah, it was like the third or fourth time we'd seen a raid on the house across the street.
Oh, wow.
There was at one point a police officer using our building for cover.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He was standing on the side of our building, gun up, and I was like, wow, this is something new. And then nobody
Maybe you
that
wanna
works
give-
with us is a reasonable person. So everyone's like sticking their head out the window,
Yeah.
hassling the police. hey,
Not
what,
like-
what you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing like giving the innocent bystanders a heads up.
Yeah.
Of, a full-on
Let a
fire,
couple fly.
firefight is going to happen.
Yeah, it was awesome. What a day.
Standing in the fucking, direct line of fire. Anything else for news, or do you want to get into
No, I'm fresh out.
Okay.
I get YouTube.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
Give us a tubes. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Restroom.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait in silence.
Yeah.
Corey, I have a feeling my YouTube might be the same as your YouTube.
All right. What do you got?
I get Crispy's last video from Ocean City.
No, I don't watch that.
Oh, really?
I haven't yet. I don't jump on them as fast as like when they come out. I watch them eventually. It's weird. It doesn't come up in my algorithm, so I always have to go and like find it.
It came up for me for the first time.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it did. I think John Ludwig, Big Shout,
Yeah.
posted it on his Instagram because his car is the poster of it.
Yeah.
And so I watched it. And you know what? It was all right.
You know,
He finally took a bit of the blame for the whole thing, and he's talking about how this is going to be his last time going and the last one he's doing.
Yeah.
And he hopes that better times come, and he kind of says a different crowd showed up, yada, yada, yada. It's a pretty good video.
yeah. I mean, I always check them out. I think, seeing him there running. I mean, props to that kid because he runs around with this camera and this rig and all this shit. He runs around all over the fucking place trying to catch everything he possibly can.
No, he talks about what a good job he does.
And
No,
well,
I'm
it's
kidding.
good.
He does.
Well, no, I mean he should.
I already know who you're talking
Yeah.
about without knowing.
So it's cool. And then when you get to watch it back, you see like the quality and the time it takes to take them, but to make them. But it's not something I really jump on right away.
I thought his final take on the whole thing was like an adult take on the thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. He does mention that he does make merchandise that kind of might incite a little stuff, which, I mean, he doesn't give himself as much blame as he should for that. The do it for the after movie thing.
What about the write the ticket stickers? Did he bring those up at all?
He didn't bring those
Okay,
up.
because those really caused a frenzy one year as well. So
But I mean, I don't know. I thought it was an honest take on it. I thought it was filmed very well. I saw John's part and it was cool.
I did like John's part.
But there is a part where like John loads all their luggage in the trunk and then they get out of the car and they have the luggage with them. I'm like, but he loaded it in the trunk.
Yeah,
You know
That's
what's
what-
funny?
I wanted to say that.
Did you see it too?
I see
Are you-
that.
I should have said that in the comments, you
Yeah.
know. But if you suspend your disbelief, no, it was a good movie. It really was, and I think his call on getting out of it, although I thought maybe a little later than it should.
Yeah.
Not that it should have been later than you would think. It still did it for the right reasons, I think.
I was
so.
going to say, and like you said, I hadn't watched, nor did I hear any. I know he has a voiceover in it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but
It
good
kinda
on him
plays
to
out like
kind of
that.
play, understand like, all right, the scenario of Jesus.
Because the kid makes
this is-
incredible videos.
Yeah.
There were actually some engine shots in this one, so that was nice to see.
Yeah.
Bay shots. Show me your bay.
Some bay shots. But yeah, I thought it was a good send off.
Like you said, like posting something like there was something he had posted before, a video clip, and I had like talked shit about a car that was in there and commented on there. Never again. It was just endless barrage of just bullshit that you have to deal with from people.
I can
I was
only
like, it's not even worth saying anything.
Oh yeah, if you speaking in the comment, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know in what frame of mind I was in, because usually I just don't engage in anything ever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get to the point where I type it out and I'm like, nah, and then I just delete it out.
So that's
Doesn't have more of my time.
No, it was some fucking bacon fender on some like car everyone was drooling over. I was like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I remember.
I've seen that multiple times.
yeah. But I'll check it out. That's great. I'm happy that you've got to. He decided to kind of own up to some of the responsibility that comes, but he's not the only one.
As I said, it was a little late.
Yeah,
but he did it, and I think it was
It's important to grow with it, though.
It's
important to grow with it.
This is a young dude.
Yeah.
I think.
One thing he has done recently, just to wrap it up, he did his cross-country trip. I'm excited to see the footage from that, because I've seen some of the stuff he's done with the collaboration of people that he met along the way, and that stuff looked really cool. It looked like a fun time. So
Cool.
we'll look forward to that.
What'd you see? You see any videos?
I saw, after 2 months, Terrell finally put out a new video.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen one in a while.
Yeah, he was kind of low-key. I mean, they take their shit pretty serious over there.
Yeah.
He put out a new video, a Ferrari, which is like number 5 to ever roll off the production line.
Okay.
And then a Murcielago, is how he says it. A Murcielago.
Interesting.
Murcielago.
We've been fucking up this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I love those cars.
Murcielagos, they're so flat and hilarious.
Oh my god, I love those cars. And they have like the upsies.
Yeah,
I don't even know what they call it, like little T-Rex arms on the
yeah,
side.
they're so sick.
He drives this thing. It's beautiful. It sounds so good. God, I miss that guy.
Yeah, that guy's great. And Murcielagos are just cool cars.
Hopefully he comes back with the regular content, because I can't wait. I want the Mura rebuild, status updates.
He probably had something that the owner prefers him not to post about, I would think.
That, or I was going to ask, is he kind of hamstrung by the COVID stuff?
Probably.
That's true, because they had another ultra lockdown.
Yeah, probably. I'd imagine so. But, I mean, he started taking apart the Mura. That was super interesting to me.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, he did all this stuff with, oh, my God, I'm drawing a blank. Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was even more interesting, the Espada and everything like that. And I just love the content that guy puts out, so. What else do I have? Oh, Torek put out a new video.
Oh, I love Torek.
Header design for his Judd engine. Now, I've seen these things before, but seeing them used from start to finish, it's like a Lego kit.
The building blocks.
The building blocks, and they're tubes, and they click together, and then they're all angled, and you can kind of put them together and twist them to shape your headers in like a tight area, and then you take them out, and you have an exact replica of what you need to build. And they did this specifically because each runner needed to be a very specific length.
Yep.
In a very tight area, like around the steering column and everything. Not steering shaft and everything.
Yeah.
Super interesting. And then they do a rear sway bar setup. I don't know. This stuff isn't new, but to me it is new.
Is it that dude Dom doing it?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Everything. Right? And actually, Torek addressed at one point. He's like, yeah, Dom's doing 95% of the work here.
Right.
He's like, I grab tools and film, like you got to bear with us with the time frame, but things should start coming together pretty quickly now. Just seeing that guy work is incredible.
Yeah.
But the rear sway bar setup, I'm sure it's not anything new or crazy, but to see someone build it from start to finish with all the Heim joints, there's like this little blade on the end, and then if you like twist it one way, like 270 degrees, it's full like stiff. If you twist it back the other way, it's like full not stiff. I don't really know what's the other word.
Pliable.
Soft.
Yeah.
Flaccid. Yeah.
Flaccid, yeah.
And then obviously you can adjust there. But it's just super cool stuff seeing that car come together. I like the way they put their content together and the way they lay it out. So check that stuff out.
I haven't been watching much YouTube.
You put out a little mouth
thing
water.
Little teaser.
Little teaser?
Little trailer.
Teaser for the boys there?
Went and shot some stuff at Jake's place a couple days ago. I'd say day one of principal photography is done, which is great. big main piece to
Wait,
it.
are you using like in business words now?
I am.
He just
You
used
should
a
see-
business word. Yeah.
I just look. I even
Did you
built-
full glass it? Did you glass
I
it?
think he glassed it.
Did you glass it?
full glass. I even built this big
Shout out to
old
Rob.
big, big template right
Yeah,
here.
glass
Look at
it.
this. Jake Rojas feature film gear list. Day 1 principal photography. Day 2 principal photography. Shot list. It's a whole. I get a whole thing going.
Wow.
Like, this is like real deal now.
Really
Yeah.
laid it on the table.
You sell the M3.
You're really leaving us in the dust, buddy.
Yeah,
No,
Jesus.
no.
I was just
Yeah.
trying to see some shitty vlog footage.
Yeah, we're
you
over
know?
here running around with fucking GoPros.
crashing in the snow.
Josh treats us like, like the kids. You just give your kid like a little toy to shut him up and play with for a little while. You get some peace and quiet.
Keep
Yeah.
busy with
This way, Josh can go play with a
He's
real
gonna get us a
camera.
couple rolls of gaffer tape. Boys, tape these down.
No, so yeah, our first feature film, I guess you want to call it, should hopefully be done. I'm hoping end of April, early May. And my dream, if you will, is for us to be allowed to have a premiere, invite a bunch of people here, have Jake here, and premiere it for people on a big old projection.
Strippies.
Could be. Could be. Yeah.
I'll work on it now.
They're looking for work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we get a connection.
Josh is Big Tim.
I was just
Big
saying,
show. Thanks, buddy. Get him over here.
So yeah, that's the idea. About 4 more days worth of shooting that are not scheduled yet, obviously due to.
So a couple more days of principal shooting.
What?
Then you're gonna go to post.
Then we go to
Then you go to
post-production.
post.
Then we go to post-production. All right, first I'm going to go to editing.
Yep. Go to the edit.
Then post-production,
Yep.
including color grading, things of that nature.
I was saying the color step in there.
Gotta
That's
do some
important.
color grading.
So
yeah.
I was getting deep into color grading yesterday because obviously I have the whole interview recorded. So part of that, there's multiple cameras, so I have to sync all the audio.
You need your man to score it.
No, I'm
Put me in a zen ass room
Yeah.
for a little while.
I have.
Give me a few bongos.
Yeah,
So
I know what
the-
I need
the thing
now.
is-
It'd be
A
like,
a didgeridoo?
Be like Jizza and Rizzo.
Yeah.
Me and Corey. Just in there, be like, nah, I think it needs more sound.
Just burn one.
Just have Corey and I rapping.
have a couple monsters
Chuck's
in
just
there.
screaming, turn my fucking headphones up.
Turn him up. Yeah, I think you need us to score it.
So I actually have the entire film's music picked out.
Yeah,
I had that
we'll
before.
redo that. I mean, it's good bass. It's a good bass.
It's a good place to start. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
good bass tracks. We
Yeah.
can remix those.
Yeah,
and
It's like,
yeah.
it's like a mood board, only audio.
Yeah, but I
Then
think
we go from there.
you give Corey and I 6 months once you're done filming. We probably score that thing, no problem.
It's a lot of violins. We need a lot of percussion.
We're gonna do a couple
A
reshoots.
lot of wind instruments.
We had 9 days of reshoots.
Yeah.
Just like any DC movie.
You need a stunt guy.
Couldn't need a stunt guy. Not
Stunts.
yet. We're not at the acting stage yet.
Okay.
We're
Oh, I
this
can't
is
wait
all-
till we get there.
This is
Yeah.
all
Production
documentary
level
stuff.
strong.
Yeah, I don't know acting. I don't know.
You're looking at it.
Yeah, exactly. I was born for this.
Just wait.
Yeah,
Just
You ever
wait.
seen my headshots?
exactly. They're in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. So yes, that is underway. Gonna try to bang that one out first, and then plan on the next few.
Well, your minute and a half preview
and see where
left
we end
me wanting more. It was awesome. I watched it on my phone and was like, holy shit, this quality is unreal. And then threw it up on my new Big Dog TV I bought and was like, oh, my phone ain't shit.
Yeah, I watched my daughter's children's video watch.
How is
No, it's
that? It
very
looks like a
strong.
lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great time.
The cool thing is that was only 1080. I only put that little trailer out in 1080.
That's
so
all the taste you're given.
actual film will be out
8K?
full on 4K. 12-bit. Here we go.
Wow.
Wow.
We're
What
gonna
kind of sound?
ride that pony?
We gotta go deep on the sound.
We're gonna go
quality.
Dolby.
We need FLAC. We need to FLAC
Dolby
that.
7.1?
Dolby
Flacco.
7.1 if we can. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We need to FLAC that thing.
Do what?
Yeah.
That's not on my board here.
That's not a professional word they use.
Flack the audio.
We need that FLAC audio. That Flacco. Shout to Flacco.
Waka.
Shout to English Ben.
Shouts English Ben. What? You know what? Let's let me hit this button.
It's time
Main topic. Main topic.
Such a bad main topic. Well, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it started with a Corolla hatchback.
Yeah.
It's still there for some of us.
It's still there for some, but that's true. The dream of Corolla hatchback is still there for a couple people in this room. However, I mean, there were ups, there were downs,
Let's start the journey.
there were There were ins, there were outs, there were EVs involved, there were 702 horsepower vehicles involved. But Chuck, here we are, and you have purchased a new daily driver.
I have. You know, it started this morning at 9 a.m. when we were texting back and forth, and I realized we didn't have any content. And I was like, I know what I must do.
I must take one for the team.
So,
Set the bar real high on that one.
yeah, it started a while ago. You know the Chuck system. You got to choose. You got to wait. There's a lot of shit you got to do. I don't know. I didn't make the system up.
The hold.
So I've been holding for a while. Really looking at E63s. Really looking at dumb shit. So I don't know. I go to the hill so much these days, and I was there one day and got very stuck despite having snow tires. And I was like, you know, it might be something to look. I might look for getting something. You know what I mean? It might be time. My car's 7 years old. It's probably going to explode. So let's see what we can do. So obviously started with the Corolla hatch. Went through that. To the people at Toyota in Rhode Island, stop messaging me. I'm not going to trade you my M5 for a Corolla hatch. Tried.
Little sidebar.
Yes.
For some odd reason, a Dodge dealership that I visited, no joke, 12 years ago,
Yep.
has started texting me,
Yep.
telling me that the Civic I want is there.
Well, tell you want a Durango Hellcat.
The Civic at the Dodge dealership
Yeah,
is there.
it's there. And I just responded with, stop texting me. I don't know why. This is unsolicited. Stop this now.
Then
Hit him with a lol what?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. One word, all caps.
Yeah.
Then I went to the Civic Type R, which we had the conversations about.
Yep.
I went back and forth. They were texting me every time they text me. I was like, you know my number. Don't at me.
Yep.
And when you respond to those texts in a way they don't like, they just stop. So that stopped. So yeah, I've been looking around and I get some trading value. So the other day I was like, you know what? I got a bunch of Tesla stock. I really like what they're doing. Maybe it's time I take the plunge. You know, my buddy just bought a Model Y in Cali. He really loves it. I've driven the 3. I've liked it. I was going back with some people, going back and forth, talking about how much I really liked my X5 back in the day. Maybe get something a little bit bigger because I go to the hill all the time and stuff now. So I was looking at Model 3 or Model Y. And that begins this part of the story because I have the texts. So if you go to Tesla's website, there is, and let me just pull up my Google Voice. Because obviously, if you guys don't know about Google Voice, you can get a number from Google that's a burner.
Yeah.
And you can just give it to people. When you need to give your phone number for something, you just give them the Google Voice number. So
It's free. It works.
yeah.
We've used it for like call-ins and stuff like that, rather than put one of our numbers out there.
Yeah, it's
You
great.
just
It's
add a
great. It
Google
works
Voice.
great.
It makes
You can
sense.
still get them for free.
Yeah.
So anyways, I get in touch with Tesla, and I know what a Tesla costs. I know there's no deals on Teslas, okay? I get that. I think everybody gets that now. And I'm kind of with it. I want to be with the new shit, right?
Yeah. You're cool. You're hip.
So whatever, I get a message from the guy. So I type in all my car info, and I get a message from the guy at Tesla. Hey, it's Ryan. Thanks for the interest in Tesla. I'm giving you a call regarding your BMW. Let's make an appointment together. I'm not coming to your dealership until I get a baseline. So I wrote, hey, Ryan, just trying to get a deal on what my M5 is worth trade-wise to see if I can make a Tesla happen. All I said to him, right? February 17th, I send that to him, right? I get a response this Monday. So that's a bit of a time.
22nd?
Yep.
Okay.
After I get back from Utah.
Almost a full week.
Yep. And it says, he didn't do himself any favors. Hey, Chuck, sorry for the delay. No problem, sir. I understand. I'd love to assist you to turn that M5 into your dream Tesla. It's getting cringy.
Yeah.
Are these pre-written?
I was going to say he's reading off a cue card.
Nope. I am making the switch this year, too. Also, on a personal note, I have 2 older German cars, too, a Porsche and a Mercedes. Keep that Beamer too long, and it'll break the bank. Believe me, I know from experience. You won't experience that as a Tesla owner, not the devaluation nor the cost of ownership. Let's make an appointment together and make this happen. Are you leaning towards an S or a 3? And I was like, I read that and I was like, man, I'm ready to get on with the world, but can I be that douche?
Yeah, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah, no, it's just like, believe me, I have like 8 shitty German cars.
It doesn't sound like a real person.
Take it from me.
Sounds like an AI-generated response.
So I write back, hey, Ryan, I'm between a 3 and a Y. Trading on the M5 seems a little light.
Yeah.
Had him with a little light so he knows I'm hip with the industry, which he's not. Then he wrote, I understand your perspective. The trade-in valuation is just the initial estimate. Final offer comes after you order. Our trade-in feature is available for your convenience. Would you like to move to set up a 3 or a Y and test drive to help you decide? After we determine that, I'll help you with your order, trade-in finance, and test the profile. Thank you for your time.
So they don't.
So you're not going to give me a value on my M5
Until you order.
after I order a Tesla.
Right. That doesn't.
And then I have to wait like 2 to 8 weeks to get it. So while I drive it,
And while you drive it for a potential 2 more months.
Right.
right.
And
So
add
so
hiccups.
the whole thing, I was just like, you know what? I was so gung ho, and then this guy reached out to me, and I was just like, I'm gonna
almost
start looking at gas
killed,
cars.
killed the experience.
I just
Killed
don't
the
think
experience.
the new buying experience that they're putting out there is the best possible way to go about it.
Right, and maybe it is for not car people, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what I'm about, right?
And sure, it would work for the scenario of no trade in, buying a brand new car, then it works.
Right.
It just with no skin in the game at all.
So I was talking to my brother, who's notably crazier than I am, and I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about, I don't know, man, I want to get something new. I'm thinking about like an X340, X Drive, M Sport Drive, XI.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you know where that money's better spent? On a Durango Hellcat. And then he brought me to the website and played the video of the car making noise.
Hence the
And I was like,
push
oh,
button.
Yeah.
daddy.
Yeah.
You know what? So I was really in on that. I was asking other Chris to get me some prices. And then I talked to Fingertight Chris, who's a voice of reason in the sea of doubt sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, buddy, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Durango Hellcat. And he's like, yeah, you're not going to like the build quality of that thing like immediately. You're going to hate the inside of it.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's bigger than your garage. You're not going to be able to do anything with it. Why would you want that? And I was like, well, bring up the website and hit the button. And he's like, no. You don't want that. He's like, you either want the Jeep SRT Hellcat thing, and I was like, I would never buy a Cherokee. He's like, I know. Or you want an X3M.
Why would he say the Jeep over?
Because
What's
he's
even
been
the
in one.
difference?
Diaz had one, and he said it was just the most magical thing in the world.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I mean, there's literally one about 20 yards that way, severely broken.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how they all end up. They make terrible products. So, and I was like, yeah, man, I get the X3M's cool, but like, I was trying to like save some money.
yeah.
And he's like, well, you get a reputation to uphold, so you should probably get an X3M. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. That's crazy. I've driven my dad's X340, XI Drive, X Sport, XI,
Yeah.
and it's really fast. And
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, no, I get it,
It's a good time.
but you need to get an X3M. And I was like, I don't know. I'm going to hit up my buddy Jimmy at BMW Newport,
Yeah.
who I can't say enough good things about. And I know as soon as I hit him up, he's going to get me back numbers, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Very direct and yeah.
So I talked to Jimmy, and let me tell you what a conversation with a real person sounds like. All right. He's in my phone to see money, first off. Okay. I go, Okay, so yeah, he got my payoff and all that stuff. He gave me some pricing. You got some room there for your boy. I thought we're talking about some big old discounts. You got an X3M or an X340 on the thing? He wrote, yes, I have one. Just come and drive it. We'll go from there. I'll let you beat me up a little more. And I was like, I literally said, that's why I love you. And I'll come by in a bit. Just clear your schedule. I'm on the way. And I wrote, get the X3M ready as well. It's time to make a bad decision. And he wrote, oh God, you're right. I'll get it all set. Whatever. So clear the schedule, on the way. Went down there, talked to the boy C. He had an X340i. He had, I think it was like blackish, like a dark gray with a tan interior. A lot of stuff I like, but like you can just order these things as it is, right?
Yeah.
So whatever. I see that car, I'm like, that's pretty good. It's missing some of the stuff I want, but whatever. I was like, what's up with this X3M? It's like, oh, I ordered that one. I was like, oh, this is bad news.
Yeah.
And it was, what's up with the color? It's like, oh, it's the same dark graphite as that, but the interior is Tupac Shakur orange.
Oh God, it's so nice.
It's
So,
I don't know what it is actually.
like an asshole, we went for a ride on that thing, and that was that. I mean, It's in the parking lot.
It's here.
It's absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's the best car. I've talked about it before. Like the best car I've ever had was my X5M, despite being ridiculously large.
And we're talking daily driver.
Oh yeah. No,
This is
all
just
my
for-
old stuff's better than that car. But yeah, the best deal I ever had was that X5M. I bought it with a ton of miles on it, but it was like the cheapest one in the country, and it had all sorts of like cool BMW individual stuff. And like this isn't as individually kitted out as that, but this is like, I mean, it's red interior. It's got all the good packages. I mean, the guys at BMW Newport, man, they just made it happen. We were not way off number wise, but I was like, dude, if you can make it happen for this, like I can't pay more than I'm paying now.
Right.
I will not. He made it happen. And as soon as he said it could, like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. I mean, but I know these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's important to note. Josh asked me when he found out you were there. He was like, "Is it possible he can like get it today?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving this building without.
I was
it.
like, no. I was like, "Yeah, no. I mean, see, BMW Newport, like it'll get done."
Yeah, because with the M5, he's like, I just got an M5 on trade. Come on down to sign the papers.
Yeah.
Like he knew what I had to. So he did. It was basically the same thing with this. But, you know, he, like any other deals, despite being my buddy, he gave me a bullshit price over the phone because that's what you do.
You gotta play
and then
the
he
game.
said, come on down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there wasn't games to be played because we're buddies. But
Yeah.
even if we weren't, you could come down and play the game and
Yeah.
get some more money off. So, yeah, he got exactly where I was. I mean, I'm literally in this for almost exactly the same price as my M5.
Yeah.
And it's 7 years newer. I'm not even going to talk about the list price on this car because it's outrageous.
Makes 500 horsepower.
Like 473 or 483.
Close enough to the hole.
It's scary. Yeah, it's you guys went for a ride in it. I mean,
It's car fast. It's this.
Substantially more comfortable in the back of that than your M5.
That my M5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Big time.
Absolutely. It looks like the seats kind of recline in the back of it too.
was super comfy back
I've had
there.
zero time to doing it because I literally just came from there right here.
Yeah. So we just went for a brief little ride to the convenience store, and I told Corey, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll sit in the back on the way there, then on the front. Like the back was perfect.
Yeah.
Like literally throw me in the back of that, cross country. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it was when I was looking, I was looking at a Mercedes that no one knows exists, the GLB. We talked about it last time.
The Gleb.
They're just working their way through the alphabet.
Yeah.
Dude, and the GLB is a very similar price. Nope. The GLB's close in the price range of between that and the normal X540i X Sport M thing, whatever it is. But the BMW has 80 more horsepower.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing has 180 more horsepower. I don't know. I just made the call. He made the numbers work. If he couldn't make the number work, there's no way I was going to get the thing. But I don't know, man. The leasing rate's good. First car I've ever leased. We'll see how bad it goes.
I think leasing a car like that is great because you know the depreciation on that.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat that.
I don't have to eat it. Well, you're paying for it up front, right? But at the end of the day, I mean,
But in 3 years on a loan, you would kind of be like in a spot.
I might be where I owe exactly what it's worth.
Yeah.
Which has happened with me in my last couple cars, and that's why I was like, you know what, I could, as long as I keep within the mileage, I think I can lease something. Because the last couple cars I've had, I've been right at the point where like I owe 25 and it's worth 25. Okay, zero. There's literally at the end of a lease, but my car wasn't new. So there's no depreciation. Yeah, I'm not going to hit massive depreciation. Mm-hmm. I'm obviously not going to buy it at the end of term because it's a ridiculous price. But I can get if I like it, I can just get another one and pay the same amount. I don't see anything modern besides this E63 AMG that, like a wagon, that I would be like, I'm going to buy this and keep it forever, so I should not lease it. So we'll see how it goes. It's a grand experiment in leasing. I like that it's all-wheel drive, even though I was very much pushing for the rear-wheel drive winter crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I did 3 winters with a rear-wheel drive, big horsepower car. It was fine. But when I got more serious into going up to the hill once a week, it was like, okay, well, this is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because it's fine. Like, if it's snowing, I can take my wife's car, but, like, what if she has to go somewhere? Now she's driving. I mean, it happened.
I was going to say, there were a couple
She
instances,
beached my M5 when I was away once, and, like, it's pretty embarrassing when your car gets beached in front of the door to your house. I forgot why I took. Oh yeah, but remember I went overnight, saw Jingles and the boys.
Storm,
and it was just too much snow, and it like even plowed. It doesn't matter. And you know the M5, I was getting to the end of the winter tires on it, so you have to buy another set of winter tires. That's at least a G.
I would say that's $1,000 right there.
The summers I have for it, I got some months on it.
Yeah.
But they're getting there, so there's another $1,500. It's just like, it was getting to the point where it was going to start costing me money. It had 86,000 miles on it. I get worried. I mean, it's on its second motor.
Yeah, and you were at the end of its life cycle anyway. You already knew like this was going to happen because you said come springtime, something's.
It had to go.
Yeah,
and I wanted to test it, but after that like douchey response from that guy, I was like, I don't think I want to be associated with these dudes.
I think that's just a trained. Here's your cue card. Read off it.
Yeah, it probably is
like type of deal.
And like the thing about. I haven't had a new car in a long time, a new car with a warranty like this where they cover everything.
Yeah.
I can drive this thing like a criminal.
Yeah.
And if it blows up, I don't care.
That's a hell of a peace of mind to have. Like
it's weird. I'm like a couple hours in and I'm just like, I can redline this thing everywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
I can drive like an absolute monster and they'll fix it. Or they'll give me another one. Or they can just keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it gets wrecked, I don't take the depreciation hit.
There's a lot of benefits to leasing a particular kind of vehicle, and I think this is the perfect kind of like perfect control sample.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any allusions to it's a reasonable amount of money per month. I mean, it's certainly not, but it's about what it's what I was paying for the other car.
Yeah, but now, like you said, you're what 7? How many years newer?
7 years.
7 years newer,
and I was off warranty.
That thing with the three of us. Moved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It rips.
And it also weighs 4,620 pounds.
Yeah, so less than my M5.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
They say
M5 is close.
But they say that motor's to the point where it makes as much horsepower to the wheels as what it says it makes to the crank.
Yeah, 473.
Yeah.
I believe every bit of that.
Yeah.
And, you know, they did an excellent job styling those new XM vehicles.
Well, that's the other thing I was talking to see about at BMW and his father who works over there. Like, I like the X340M Sport iX, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And I like it way better than the 340xi.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't buy a 340xi, and we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
All the SUVs get all the cool features.
Yeah.
And since I have a fleet of cars and coupes and stuff, I'll take an SUV.
Yeah.
It's got more features, at least out way better than an M3 did, because he had an M3 coming in.
Well, at least right in the M3 was not pleasant.
Not pleasant, still rear drive for this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It just makes sense. And as you said, it has a lot more room in the back. The kids are going to love it.
Oh, they're going to have blast back there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Car seat to match.
Yeah, and one of the big things that made me get it is because if I'm wildly impatient. And he was like, I can order you the X340. I can order you the X340.
Yeah.
But you can't have it to the end of March.
Well, that's just not
with
going
all
to
the
work.
features. And I was just like, but the X3M has all the features. And I was like, yeah, but it's more money. Like, but can you make the payment so it's not?
Yeah.
And it was
right.
he knows,
he
knows how unreasonable I am. So he's not.
Yeah.
He would just say, dude, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't say, dude, I couldn't do it. And then he had to like, all right, let me see what I can do. And I was like, oh, he's going to do it. And he comes back in and he's like, give me a pound, but it's yours. I'm like, yes. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's probably, it's funny because I've talked bullshit about SUVs forever.
Yeah.
And I still think they're stupid.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I can't own one.
I feel the same about pickup trucks.
Yeah, dude. I don't
feel
know.
the same about pickup trucks.
I'm not
that
going to lie.
If you can't beat them, join them. Here
if
where I am.
somebody would just be like, hey, you want this Raptor? You want this TRX? Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah,
like,
but at the same time, like, I do have a bunch of coupes in
other stuff.
In other stuff.
And that's the other thing, too, is like, you briefly mentioned the lease stuff and sticking to mileage. It's like, oh, yeah, it makes perfect sense because you use this, you're not going to rack up the miles. Oh, by the way, spring, summertime, you drive something else.
I mean, 5 days out of the week, you have a different car in the parking lot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If we're talking the other, the altruistic idea of dumping my car for a Corolla hatch also revolved around buying a GT3.
Yeah.
So I think I would have gotten in more trouble had I bought a Corolla hatch and my wife thought I was responsible for like 2 weeks. and then I came home with a GT3 and she was like, oh, I see what happened here.
So I've been duped.
Like a car she wouldn't even, like, she'll love this. She'll drive this thing all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
The GT3 she'd just be mad at me for forever.
Yeah.
So does this stall that out?
No, I'm going to get it in the spring.
Okay,
that's GT3 I think might be... It's not that did it. It's the Rona that did it.
I was going to say,
can't.
understandably so. Right. It has to be warranted.
And at the end, like there's no car I want for more than 3 years right now.
I agree with
cars.
that.
Especially daily stuff. Yeah.
That lifespan of 3 years is about it.
Yep.
And it's interesting because with my car, I hit that wall at the 3 or 4 year mark.
Yeah.
And I pushed through mainly because I couldn't afford to buy it. I wasn't in the right position. And then I got to the end of it. I was like, I'm happy I kept this.
But if you put no money down when you lease a car, like you can get the same thing for the same amount of money next time.
Right. And the other thing is like when you purchasing, you unfortunately get to a certain point where you're going to run into not mechanical issues, but you're going to have to pay for some stuff to be replaced.
Buying it wasn't much more money a month.
No, I'm just saying in general.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. Because then it's your problem.
Right. Then you keep it, and then it's just especially
run out
for
of
the daily
warranty.
stuff.
Yeah.
The way the lease is structured, I can't run out.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling in the world.
So it's just, I get 3 years clean. If I like it, I'll get another one. If not, I'll buy something dumb. I don't know.
With BMW, though, in 3 years, God knows what they're going to have going around.
Oh, wicked ugly cars.
Yeah, probably ugly cars, but I bet you they're fast as shit.
It's got
Well,
Android Auto.
Just think M3 is that car, is that motor.
It's got Android Auto. I only have to pay $50 a month for it.
Yeah.
It's got wireless Android Auto, which I didn't know was a thing.
You were fingering the screen and it turned up the volume and turned down the volume.
It's got the Italian gestures to make everything.
Yeah.
You give it a little one of these and it switches tracks.
You know?
So I don't know. I'm amped on it. I guess it's my long-term review that I'm paying for every minute of. But
it's super cool. We'll have to shoot some photos of it at some point.
Yeah, nobody cares. It's an SUV.
I know it's weird. I just want to take some pictures of it just because I'm really.
It's a lease. Do I ever clean it? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks real good clean.
I know. Yeah, right.
It'd be interesting to not clean it because it would.
I like that the color's not black, but it's black.
It's dark.
Yeah. It's dark graphite.
Yeah.
There are 3 different blacks. There's dark graphite.
Is there
some black and another black?
Is this the lightest of them?
There's the lightest of 3 blacks.
Yeah.
The only really cool color they offered it in is they offered it in like a really good blue.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So
you know about we already talked about my patience. I'm not gonna wait for blue one.
Yeah. This is 2021.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. I just didn't know if it was already 2022.
So 50 miles in, what's your favorite feature of the car?
To be honest, I don't know, man. The interior is just really comfortable. I'm into that right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's fast, but I knew that getting into it.
But you were also getting out of another fast vehicle.
Yeah, it's probably faster than my M5 was, I think. Maybe, probably not. I don't know. Because the all-wheel drive fools you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
The sound system's pretty nuts in it.
That's right. When you were cranking it up and we were listening to like NPR or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's cranking.
Alpine white, black sapphire metallic. I think your color is dark graphite metallic.
Dark graphite. It's Tupac Shakur orange.
Photonic blue metallic.
Yeah, the Photon Blue's cool.
Donington gray metallic, which is more of a...
It's almost flat gray, the Donington.
It's almost like a...
I think.
Dark silverish.
Oh, no, yeah, that's not it.
Toronto red metallic and sunstone metallic.
You know,
Sunstone's cool looking.
Sunstone is cool, but if you look at it another way, it's old man tan.
I was going to say, I'd feel like I would get rather bored with that quickly.
The Toronto red.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, they don't offer the other ones in that. Only the
Larry did a video cleaning the Toronto red car, the press vehicle for New York.
Yep.
I was like, good God, that is a great color on the M3.
Yeah.
Kinder's asking if the M5 wheels for sale. Big Ian already bought them, so no.
Nice.
He said to me back in the day, because he had an F10 M5, if you ever get rid of this, can I have the wheels? So I was at the dealership, was like, dude, I'm going to put some money down on this baby. I need first month's payment. You want to buy these wheels? So they are going.
So the interior, your upholstery is Sakir orange black is what it's titled as.
Yes, sir.
Hot damn, that looks cool in there. Yeah, cool. So we're going to get...
So after that incredible journey, we're going to have 3 years of me, probably 2 years of me talking about this car until I get him to take it back early.
What about... He's kind of got that schedule going with that Alpina B7 guy. Maybe you can fall on with that.
He has a B7 coming in about a month, so I could make the B7 work down the line.
Yeah, it would kind of line up on return.
Yeah,
Like
except you're buying a no warranty $150,000 car.
Right, with
all the
with
electronics.
30,000 miles on it probably.
You could,
but
yeah.
I mean, Corey and I were in the back of that car. There's so many electronics. I mean, you need like a Geek Squad guy to come and fix that thing, not even BMW.
Right, again, we went with the little metal that holds the seatbelt in. Has to be an Alpina version.
Yeah.
It's not just the BMW version,
yeah,
it's the Alpina
you got to pay
version.
for that.
Yeah.
I also got to buy like the biggest mudder tires for this thing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like, yeah, in the winter, this thing's getting hooked up.
Yes.
As possible
biggest tires.
things, but it does look to have big brakes on it, so
it definitely does.
I don't think
Seems
I'm
like-
gonna get to put small wheels on it.
Smallest would
18s
probably
maybe.
Be, yeah, 18s.
It's got 20s, which
Are
is
they
stupid.
Are they double staggered? Like
hope.
1920?
I don't. No. They're
Okay.
not. No, they're 20s all around. I don't even know if they're staggered.
They're just squares.
At least I'm not gonna say I looked really big into stuff.
The wheels were on it, right?
The wheels came.
Are
with
the
it.
wheel locks?
Yes, but they're taking them off when I bring it back.
Good.
Yeah, I found him in the trunk, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And he owes me some stuff. I'm going to give him my stock tires for my M5. And I was like, when I bring it back, I need roof rails, and I need wheel locks taken off this car.
Wait a minute. Your box is like going to be like the same color as the car now, right?
Box is the same color as the car now, but I don't think the truck will fit in the garage with the box on it. So we're going to get the garage made higher.
You might just have to swap.
Just build around it.
What do you mean?
Pull the X-Ram in the other garage for the time being.
That garage is for old cars.
Hey, man, you can always make room.
No, make him sad.
It's nice and snuggly in there.
Nah, I don't like bringing a daily in a garage like that. That's clean. Nah.
Yeah.
No, I can literally, I gotta talk to Martelli. I think he'll come and make that garage a little taller
Just
for
cut
me.
the door open a little more.
Yeah, because my M5 was pretty close with the box on it.
Was it really?
And I was just like, I can just take it in when I'm going. But then I know I'm going to come home and just blast the box off the top. So,
Yeah. Long day at the hill. Oh boy.
yeah.
Shouts to Donnie.
Oh, it's got like
He doesn't
auto.
really-
It's got like auto shit too. Like you
like
can set
lane
the cruise
departure?
control and it'll stay in its lane.
Yeah.
Like as long as your hand's near the wheel or something.
Autopilot.
It's got autopilot, full
Yeah.
autopilot.
Shouts,
I'm just gonna sleep on the way home.
shouts to you on.
Shouts to Donnie, a friend of mine. He doesn't really listen to podcasts at all in general, but had an Evo, really cool.
Oh, that car was fucking
Had his bike
ridiculous.
on top, popped the garage door opener.
Oh
and
no!
Blasted right through.
yeah, oh yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah.
So away she goes, Rick.
I think it was like a little crease in the roof that he was able to get out.
That's what I
but
was wondering how bad the car
yeah,
was.
the bike was foobar.
Yeah.
But
No.
the car wasn't too bad.
I didn't know it was gonna fit, but then I was like, shit. I had I've had like the what do we have? The Toyota in my garage. My X5M was
4Runner.
at my garage, so it'll
Yeah.
fit fine. It's not that big. You know, part of me really wants to just slam it because I really like how they look low, but that's a dumb idea.
Right.
Also, Kyle, if you're listening, let's slam this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
it has air suspension or
I was
something. I
gonna
don't know.
say I'd be very curious to see what components are involved in that current setup for suspension that you'd have to take out and muck shit up. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's dampening controlled. Like it's just a
there's-
bad idea.
I wonder if it's like magnetic and
It's. I'm sure it's.
yeah.
I'm sure it's dumb.
Yeah,
I'm sure I
it's
shouldn't
gonna
do
be
it.
I mean, we
right,
saw
right.
the craziness they went through to bag that XC90 thing next
That
door.
thing's gonna be ridiculous, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that-
just the stuff they had to go through to
Oh my
the
God.
custom bracketry and everything.
Right. And at
cutting-
least it's probably a terrible idea.
terrible idea.
It's not a good idea, or it's a wonderful idea as long as you can turn around in under 2 years. I want to get into some questions.
I would
I think
love
that
to.
covers. Yeah. So let's do this. Let me pull these up. Hold on. Here we go. Almost there. Got them. If this loads.
Got
Here we
'em.
are. All right. Peanut Butter Idiot.
Peanut butter idiot.
Whose car did you use for the sound clip for the vlog intro? That is our friend Jay's Ferrari.
The 360 challenge.
360
I
challenge.
think so.
that's
That
what it
sounds
is.
awesome at the beginning.
Yeah. When I filmed his interview video, got that sound clip and figured we'd make good use of it. So that's what that is. Beefy Clutch.
Beefy clutch.
Did he ask a question before? I can't remember.
I think so. I think I
'Cause
remember
that's
one from
'cause that's a
recently.
wonderful name. Shouts to Beefy Clutch. Why is there no sound for the questions segment? I think we need to make one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we got to make one.
yeah. We should make a question sound. We'll take user submitted sounds.
What is the sound
That'd be
of
fun.
curiosity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We should just collage all our curiosity sounds. Sounds like a bass drop.
Dr. Cuddy.
Dr. Cuddy.
Who makes the best frozen mac and cheese? Shouts to Dr. Cuddy, by the way.
Frozen. I don't know. Boxed. I do know.
Yeah. Well, frozen.
mac
I don't
and
know.
cheese. Oh, isn't it Stouffer's?
I don't know.
Little box.
I know.
Just plain old mac.
I've always been. Oh no. Trader Joe's frozen mac and cheese is fucking insane.
Is it?
Absolutely fucking insane.
All their frozen food is next level.
Yeah,
but
they're- it's insane. It's almost as good as the Annie's creamy mac and cheese, which comes with the cheese sauce instead
See,
of the
you
powder.
like Annie's?
Not
So
the
there's-
normal Annie's, the one with the sauce, not the powder.
All right, so like a Velveeta.
Creamy. I love Velveeta.
Velveeta.
Yeah, I do love Velveeta.
So
yeah.
they make so you can feel good about the Annie's one is of the brand. It's not Velveeta, so it's probably better for you.
Right.
And they sell it in Whole Foods. So
now,
Yeah,
now
so you got that going for you, even though it's probably the same exact product.
sustainably sourced.
Kraft has a thick and creamy.
Fuck that.
So it's the OG
Kraft's
box.
done me wrong.
It's the OG box.
Yeah, they're
but now
blue and
it's
yellow.
thick and creamy.
Yeah,
Huge difference.
huge difference.
Huge difference.
Wow.
Powder looks a little bit different.
Oh, it's powder though. Still,
It's still powder.
Yeah, no, you're not going to catch
So
me
that's
there.
the thing. It's still powder,
they just threw xanthan gum in
but
there.
it
That's
is
all they did.
It
Yeah,
is
exactly.
close.
Yeah,
It's called
to
organic palm oil instead of
to
normal palm oil.
bag ches.
bag chest.
It's
Bag
close.
cheese is the way to go. There's no upcharge for bag cheese, boys. Just get it.
No?
There is over Kraft mac and
I
cheese.
was gonna say.
But no, the Trader Joe's frozen mac and cheese is awesome. I make it for the kids all the time. One of my
Cuddy's gonna
choice
send
meals.
us
Go-to.
his best squat.
He's still squatting out
Yeah,
there.
I think so. Him and Tom got it going.
Yeah. Ransom Garage.
Ransom Garage.
Tokyo Auto Salon. Dates confirmed for 2022. Revival remote broadcast.
Trying.
I
He
don't-
told us he's bringing us.
I don't think we have the budget to remote broadcast from Tokyo.
No, we got it. We got this.
They got
It's
Wi-Fi
a
out there.
lot of bandwidth. KH Ball of 12.
Cage
Oh,
baller.
geez, this is multi-parts. Here we go. I just want you guys to know someone won the lotto and bought 2 fully loaded Rubicons. Part 2, I think I know a better way to blow 100 G's. So somebody won the lottery and bought 2 fully loaded Rubicons.
Why?
His and hers.
I don't know.
I mean,
I hope they only won $100,000.
So that's what I'm wondering. Like, if you just got,
if I won the lotto, I'd probably buy a
You're out
Rubicon. It'd be
there
one of the cars I buy. It'd be fun.
slanging it, whatever, sure, add them to the list. I
Dude,
guess,
the
but-
land of, speaking of Utah, when I went to Utah,
Yep.
like the amount of modified Sprinter vans was crazy. The amount of old Forerunners and Land Cruisers out of control. I saw Land Cruiser Heritage Final Edition, like truck shit. I saw so many Rubicons with fucking racks over the back and tents on the roof and snowboard and ski mounts in the bed. It was cool as hell.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
they're
yeah, that is a...
Jeep accessorizing. I'm getting there. Now that I have a
Boy.
Jeep, now that I have a
I was gonna
truck,
say, you're SUV, now you're SUV.
Now that I
and
have a
you're going
truck,
full
man.
Jeep.
Nice Sav.
it's a
The
Sav.
sports activity
Sav,
vehicle.
Right, right.
next week he's gonna come in wearing drinking a Monster and punch a hole in the drywall.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Smoking pancakes or whatever.
Just vaping pancakes.
Vaping pancakes.
Vaping Monster. It's gonna smell like it. MyDaily.cy.
My
Toss
Daily
up. Should I get a turbo back exhaust or a nice set of wheels and tires?
Turboback exhaust.
What do you drive?
I don't know what he drives.
He's in New Hampshire. He drives. Isn't that the LS
It's,
in the E36?
looks like and his profile picture's a Honda.
No, turboback exhaust still.
Yeah, I don't. Now I broke it. Yeah, I'd go turbo back.
I go
That-
exhaust
that's-
first.
Yeah, that's a big,
Plus, I'm pretty sure you're in the Shire, so they don't care about emissions.
yeah. Just go full 3-inch catless, no resonators.
Because the thing is, if you buy wheels and tires, you're going to have to. You're going to have to lower the car. It's going to look ridiculous.
right, unless it's already lowered, which
In which case, do wheels and tires first.
it's still toss up. Because you get some spacers on OEM wheels. OEM wheels can look pretty good.
It's true.
Because turboback is that's a big
Turboback exhaust, nice
that's
noise.
a big milestone, if you will.
More spoolie boys.
Italian.
Italian.
What's your favorite Euro company and what car from that company?
Euro company?
So just European car company. What's your favorite and what car from said company?
Volkswagen.
Oh, what's your favorite car from Volkswagen?
A Volkswagen.
The sausage is your favorite.
I mean, I don't know. If I had to dig back into the archives, I mean, the Golf Rally is always a top guy. I mean, the Mark 1 GTI started it all. The Mark 4 R32 is a wonderful car.
That's where I would go.
Yeah.
I'm going Lancia because they cheated to win. 037's my car.
There you go.
I would just go BMW M3 because I
Lame.
like them. That's it. Can't help it. I don't know.
Shut up, I like
I'm
him.
very, right down the middle, Bob. Mark 7 Malarkey. Mark 7 Malarkey.
Mark 7 Malarkey.
Yeah, here we go. Become a host on any car TV show. Which show and why?
Best motoring.
Oh, man, that's a fucking brilliant one.
Fifth gear.
Oh, Jesus. I think you have like a 50% chance right now.
I think I'm in the running. Yeah.
You might be. You might
Yeah.
actually be on it.
I mean, you couldn't even hold a candle to the guys that are doing the current Top Gear, not America.
Yeah.
But
Have
I
you
mean,
watched that?
I was so close to meeting up with those guys because they were in Salt Lake City and Ben knows them all.
Yeah.
Did you see the diamond out there? Park
No,
City,
I tried to, man. Yeah, I put him in a half Nelson. And he knows the producer of Top Air America, and he has to hang out. He was bullshitting back and forth. It's like, oh, we're in a bubble to film.
Yeah.
We won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me in the bubble.
I wish I saw the diamond out there.
Let me in the bubble. Yeah, Dustin the Diamond Poirier was out there.
He's out there putting
Park
people in
City as well.
guillotines in the snowfields.
snow.
He's putting them hands on people.
Yeah, he's just
Drowning
moving
people in the
hands
snow.
around.
Out there trying to dish his hot sauce. But
I wish I saw him. I would have lost my shit.
I saw he was there. I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell Chuck he's there.
I don't know. I'm not really into hosting a television program.
Whoa.
I'm into hosting our own television program.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
Revival Motoring.
That's
Check it out.
I just
Like,
do
comment,
our own-
subscribe.
Top Revival Motoring.
click the little bell.
Click the
Get
bell.
the notifications.
Best revival,
Leave a profane word.
revival gear.
Yeah, talk some shit on the comments. We
Fifth
respond.
revival.
Yeah, how dumb
Yes,
is it that I bought an SUV?
Hit us, hit us up at YouTube. Go watch some of our stuff.
Go on the YouTubes
We'll
there.
host that.
Watch me weld.
VW Corrado 91.
VW Corrado 91.
What's the first show or get together you guys are attending or having?
It's probably ours. Donut meat.
Definitely
This
going to be ours.
weekend.
Donut meet pretty soon.
Nah, I don't
not
think I
this
can make it
weekend.
this weekend.
And I don't know what the weather's going to be like. But we'll
Sunday's supposed to be like 55.
we'll have a something in the
Maybe
next couple
Sunday.
weeks, potentially. Stunt Nuts 4130.
Stunt Nuts 4130.
CPO VW Atlas or CPO Mazda CX-5. My wife and I can't decide. I'm sorry, CX-9. My wife and I can't decide. You guys pick.
CX-9.
I still say
Yeah.
CX-9.
The Atlas drives like a truck, man.
and the Atlas just
Yeah.
looks weird to me.
Yeah, CX-9. The Mazda's been putting on a real good product. They had that time in the 2000s where they had a lot of rust issues. They've gotten beyond it. They put on real nice stuff. I got the CX-5 today. If it's big enough, man, you can get a new CX-5 or a newer CX-5 as opposed to a 9. It might be the play, man. Those things are sick.
Yeah, I definitely would not go Atlas.
Yes, I would not go Atlas.
CX-9, yeah.
It looks like a big toe just waiting to be stubbed.
There you go.
The Atlas.
Yeah.
I think the Atlas is beefy looking. I just wouldn't buy a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Big old fat toe.
Yeah. I mean,
Begging to be stubbed.
I'm a guy who is
Stubby.
the Volkswagen guy, and I wouldn't buy it. And it's not where I would spend my
See,
money with
that's
Volkswagen.
I'd go Tiguan over Atlas.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go anything in that
I think
realm
our
in
man needs a
Volkswagen.
big vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you go CX-5 or Tiguan at that point.
Right.
And then
right.
there's no question you'd buy the CX-5.
If it's
And then they got the towel.
we're going CPO versus CPO, I definitely go CX-9.
yeah.
I bet you the
For sure.
bargain on this Mazda's better as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
You can go in there and beat them up too. Dog Pizza.
Dog pizza, big shouts.
Just finished episode 132, Tool Talk. The best misused tool is always the adjustable hammer.
Sure is.
Adjustable.
Sure is.
100%. Shouts to young Ben hitting his fender wall.
Yes. Move this metal out of the way here. Let's just tap it over. He tapped it with the force of half a 3-year-old.
Barely left a dent.
Yeah.
Cocoa Kinners.
Cocoa Kinners.
Orange. Did they name the fruit after the color or the color after the fruit?
The color after the fruit.
I think the color after the fruit.
Something tells me.
Are you looking it up online? I was just saying the
No,
no's gonna
no.
know.
I mean, language is very old. However, fruit
How do
as
you
an orange probably has been around.
color after the fruit? But how do you
You
call
know, grapefruit's not a real fruit.
A hybrid,
Grapefruit's
isn't
a
it?
hybrid.
Yeah.
Is it a man-made fruit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's another one. It's not.
Pomelo is what a pomelo and I forget what the other cross was. But grapefruits are pretty out there, and you can get them anywhere. And pomelo's just
So
no.
like that. Why
It's
does that
grapefruit
make,
season right now. Actually,
Why
grapefruits
does-
are killing it right now.
Why does that make any sense? Why did grapefruit called grapefruit?
This is a fruit made of grapes. Next question.
I'm just still.
No, I don't know either.
I'm still stuck.
I know
on this
fruits are
whole-
confusing, man. We're gonna go ahead and ban fruit questions from the
Yeah,
chat,
don't
please.
no more.
From this point on, never finishing projects.
Never finishing projects.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? The airspeed velocity of an
African or European?
European unladen swallow is about 24 miles per hour or 11 meters per second.
Did you look that up already?
There you go. Just
One
saying.
Python?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Ah!
3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia. Big shouts, buddy.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh boy.
Sienna, Odyssey, Carnival. Kill the Carnival. Get that out.
I'm gonna fuck the Carnival because she's a newie, so
Yeah.
she's in for a good time.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
This guy gets the questions. He has to research beforehand.
Well, no.
Does he has pre-research on there? That's against our contract with our listeners.
No,
Yeah.
that was just the airspeed one. But this, no, because I've
Unladen Swallow. It's my favorite movie.
I've seen these
One of 'em.
things. Oops. Recently,
What's Odyssey, Sienna?
Odyssey, Sienna, and Carnival.
I'll marry the Honda one, kill the Toyota one, and I'll fuck the Kia one. There you are.
So this is the 1st.
I'll kill the Kia. I'll marry the Toyota, and I'll fuck the Honda.
This right here, this
Yeah.
brand new Sienna is the first ever. What are these things called? Minivan, van. I guess you call it minivan.
Your next ride.
The Sienna is the first one I ever went. All right, all right, that one.
My buddy's got a
That one.
my buddy's got a Sienna. He calls it the Swagger Wagon. So big shout to Pedro.
Oh, I knew that's who that was.
Yeah, dude, Swagger Wagon, son.
So like, I'm gonna, and the other thing is too, like Honda Odyssey, I'd be fine with that if we had that as a camera vehicle. That'd fucking be wonderful. Anything that would slide inside doors. So I'm gonna kill the Carnival. Let's go.
I feel bad because I know
Odyssey.
Matt's South Korean and we all killed the Korean car, but you know it's new. Oh no, Corey's sleeping with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go. Never mind.
He's banging the Carnival.
Yeah.
Ben
It's a good time.
Jarmin
Then Jarmin.
shouts English. Ben, how
Big
much
shout.
melted cheese is too much?
No.
Is there a thing?
How much what?
Melted cheese is too much.
That's
Yeah,
Ben's saying that because we went to a
Grubs.
fondue place
Oh, okay.
in Deer Valley, the fanciest place in Utah, because our friend's French. And he's like, I want fondue. Which, by the way, he doesn't sound like that at all.
Yeah.
So he brought us there, and it was
Oui.
incredible. And he had 2 plates. He had 2 plates of the cheese. They melted. This place was fancy to the point where they melted half a wedge of cheese in front of a fireplace onto plates.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's-
We were way out of our league.
Yeah.
Told him to keep the CX-5 running.
Yeah. Park it out front.
Yeah.
Can you wash my Buick? Kinda.
Yanda.
Shout out to
Incredible
Dusty
show.
Gooch for delivering the Winter Classic game pucks in a Honda Ridgeline. If you're not sure what he's talking about, I don't know if it was Winter Classic, but the NHL had a hockey game between the Bruins and the Flyers just this past weekend that was outdoors at Lake Tahoe. It was fucking awesome.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Incredible scenery, mountains,
Tahoe got
hockey,
dumped on,
ice,
too.
Hell yeah. So the guy who was kind of dropping the puck or there to announce names or whatever, some pregame baloney. No joke, his name was Dusty Gooch.
Excellent name.
Dusty R. Gooch, I believe, to be exact.
Unbelievable.
So shouts to the Gooch.
Gooch, man.
Last couple of
Love you,
questions
Verge.
here. TDs,
Titties.
what car would you love to see the Stig drive around a track?
He's driven, I think, anything I've wanted to see. I think
Kia
I've seen.
Carnival.
Yeah.
Oh no, the fucking Journey to Hell.
Journey to Hell,
That's
yes,
what
please.
I want to see at full tilt. Jay Whitman 89.
Jay Whitman 89.
When are the boys going to get a drift car? Hashtag Revival Drifty Boys.
We've been asked that many times.
It would be very fun.
Josh just sold it.
It's not.
Corey and I were banking on that
the
being a
closest-
drift car.
That's probably the closest we've come thus far.
We'll be at the drift events.
Yeah.
Let us drive your drift car.
Yeah, sure. We'll drive anything. I'll swing it around.
Yeah, I'll swing that baby around. I'll show you how to drive that thing.
I'll fucking,
I'll tap a wall.
Yeah. Let me tap a wall for you.
Yeah.
because I'll over rotate in the first corner.
I took Shabby's car out. Big shout to Mr. Shabby. And I spun that thing so many times I lost a I think it was
the side
36
skirt?
Mafia who was like, there's a side skirt on track. I was, got it. Or maybe he brought it to me. I don't think I lost it.
Hold on, let me come around.
Yeah. And I came back like head held in shame. Shabby's like, oh, that always falls off, man.
Timbo.
Timbo.
Shouts to Timbo.
Big shout.
Y'all fuck with pineapple.
Yo.
Jalapeno. Y'all fuck with pineapple jalapeno mojitos.
I fuck with pineapple, period.
I've never had a pineapple jalapeno mojitos.
I've
sure it's
had a
wonderful.
pineapple jalapeno salsa.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yo, I fucks with pineapple
Oh,
big time.
so that heartbeat hot sauce.
Mhm.
It's pineapple habanero.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
This was like a chunky, like pico de gallo.
Oh, a little bit of
Ooh.
pico.
Last one. Shouts to Every Detail Maine.
Every detail,
He
man.
just writes, "Let's have a Maine donut meet for our New Hampshire / Maine friends."
I'm cool with that, man. We can do that.
They got that donut shop out there that's really good. The Holy Donut.
That's I don't know if there's any more of them. There's one in Portsmouth. And
Yeah, Portland.
That's all the way up.
Portland.
Portland.
It's kind of a pain in the ass to get. Like right where it is, it's tough to do anything around.
It's not there anymore.
Okay, so that's if it's different.
It's outside of the like the city center now.
Okay,
On an actual real road that you can drive on.
Okay, yeah, that'd be way better because we might get mugged by homeless people, or it would just be a shit show trying to park everybody. So
fuck around and find out.
Exactly. Maybe we do something like that pretty soon. That would be cool. Always
Portland was great, and you and I went when we go in October.
Yeah,
it was a great time.
Bring a car that doesn't blow a tire this time. Oh shit, my truck's got a space saver spare, boys.
Space saver spare.
Yeah. That was like number one thing I wanted.
Wait, dude, space saver spare. Explain that.
It's got a skinny.
Oh, okay, just a little pizza cutter.
Yeah, because I've been driving around. I've got away with it for a long time. Cars without spares.
Yeah.
Not with run flats.
Yeah.
With run chucks.
Yeah.
So
in a way, you got your Hellcat.
Yeah.
You got the Demon.
The Demon.
Just one tire.
It's got one skinny.
I think that's it for us.
Yes, indeed.
This week. We will be back next week with a very special guest.
Yeah, we got to figure out what we want to do with that. We will talk about that when we are no longer recording.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with a very special guest. So stay tuned to that. Everybody, have a wonderful week.
Thanks for listening, boys.
Oh, wait, before we go.
And girl.
Here we go. I have a new outro. As always, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Also, check out some of our other shows brought to you by Revival Motoring. Talking motorcycles, topics under the stairs, the Circle Jerks podcast. And then you can visit our website for more info on all of those. We are going to be redoing our website pretty soon, so we're really psyched for that. And then like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And, of course, leave us a 5-star rating and, leave us some comments while you're rating us as well. So do that for us and all the other shows. We will see you next week.
Sweatshirt pre-order. Don't forget.
Yes, Sweatshirt pre-order. This is your last few minutes. If you're listening to this, do it right now because that's what's going to get you by.
Thank you for listening.
Shouts.
Big up to everyone in California, the boys in Bennington.
Texas,
Verge,
Utah,
you name it.
Idaho.
What happened to the music?
Florida.
Whoa.
That's not it.
There we go.
All these other podcasts fucking up our music.
No, that was just me. That was just me that time.
Ciao, guys. Thank you for listening.
See ya.